lines burn the sky with death. Kings and crowns could not contain the surge of myth through steel and chain. Crown of ley lines, fire and stone, Britain stands, but not alone. Merlin's hand, the Pendragon's call, the sixth world rises, kingdoms fall. Internment walls and druid songs, Excalibur cuts through the rungs. Mayday shadows, blood and flame, the jackals hunt in Arthur's name. Deep iron plasma, miners fight, sabotage in tunnels at night. Cumbria's dwarves reclaim their ground, ancestral veins in steel unbound. With menace tide, Amazonian storms collide. Veterans scarred, the pact was signed, but war still lingers in the mind. Deep iron burns beneath the ground, Falklands echo with menace sound. Prophecies whisper, futures bend. The queen ascends, but wars don't end. Surveillance eyes in every street, Cynic core where shadows meet. Excalibur's edge, the monarchy's shield, yet fractured loyalties never yield. Green jackals chant in forest halls, preparing coronation's calls. Bardic voices weave the night, Arthur's return in ritual rite. Prophets sing of crowns undone, of battles lost, of wars begun. The ley line surge, the myth reborn. A kingdom waits for Arthur's dawn. Crown of ley lines, fractured throne, surveillance reigns, the seeds are sown. Psionic eyes, Excalibur steel, the myth returns. The wound won't heal. The wound won't on a haunted road.
Video broadcast. So, and that gets my microphone working. Just to test that this is working, let's go for this classic. Yep, right. Sound's working.
Yep.
So we're streaming and we've got sound, which is better than Tuesday. Righty-ho. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up my jug of water because I forgot to do it. Well, you bring Case up to speed on where we are because he was obviously with you last week, just guarding the rear.
This guy lost his marbles, and we're trying to help him find it. Marbles
is his cat.
We got some kind of avant-garde VR artist that's doing the life of a cat, and his cat was kidnapped possibly after witnessing some kind of crime. Well, not kidnapped, but is being hunted. We're hunting it down. It uploads its location like every hour or 2 hours. And the criminals are attempting to false flag us into believing the cat's already been captured and is dead. They're dirty liars. That's where we are. We just killed a bunch of cannibals.
Sounds good to me.
Yes,
Sounds
I
good to
believe
me.
we're heading down into the underground, the subway.
Good question. I can't remember.
We think the cat went underground, but we're not.
Yep.
Certain about that?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, the last thing you knew was the cat went into the underground, didn't you? This is where the adventure gets a bit interesting.
You got a hacker, can they crack the local security cams and wind it back an hour?
Well, funny enough, just as basically the call ends. Oh, there's something going on. I'm invisible. Very lucky.
No, that's Pickett's trick.
Is Pickett's trick. Why am I invisible? Seen that before.
And
Camera's not working. Why is the camera not working?
you talking about the plaza map?
No, I'm talking about my real camera. I'm
Oh.
invisible today. It's really worrying. My camera appears to be dead. Oh, hang on. I'll swear. Back to life. Come on.
Did you forget to open the
The
shutter?
background is going, but you're not there.
Exactly. Seen this before.
Yes.
Did you die and you were a ghost?
That's very worrying. I have to be invisible today. That's a bit disconcerting. Very disconcerting. Yeah, but that one may well cut off now. I think this all goes back to when the display drivers decided to bugger up last week.
Just change your tag to Project 2501. Someone deserves a Benny.
And I've got sound back.
Oh.
And I've got the camera working. And the virtual background's on and the auto center's there. So that there we go. It works. And I can hear it. Right. Yes. Now this is the interesting one. So that's the arrows over new trusted marbles. Yeah. This was the bit I found very interesting. It leads you towards the underground, and then I think the simple thing to say there is yes, you can start looking for any camera. It has to be pointed out, actually, the cameras around here are offline, which is probably because the scavengers may have vandalized them or done something to them, or maybe they're always offline, which is why they got around with that. So unfortunately, that gives you no good. Yes, you did. I do believe you did go down the stairs, didn't you? Down into the underground area.
Yes.
That's where you found some more bodies. I seem to recall.
Yes.
Then you got.
They were also affected by the ghouls.
Yeah, because one of them was missing the arm that you found cooking, wasn't it? Then you had the call from the other Netrunner squad.
Yes.
And they tried to bluff it, and they gave you so much time to phone back. I don't think you've actually phoned them back yet, have you? Or did you?
No.
I can't remember.
We were discussing what to do when we decided to call it for
because they gave you a time limit, didn't they?
No, I think we called them back and said we'd take the money, and they gave us a place that was
correct.
somewhere.
You are correct.
in
Yes,
Chinatown.
Yes, well, not Chinatown, because Chinatown, the Soho Chinatown, is the tourist thing. Little China, as it's called.
Little China. That was it.
Contested micro district on the eastern fringes of the Greater London conurbation. Limehouse popular, the old Docklands utility zones, and the deep Tuse axis corridors beneath Canary Wharf. Yes, so you did tell them. You did tell them you were going to meet them there. That's correct. However, so obviously, yeah. However, by now it's at this point. That's at this point. The trail to the cat is very cold. It's you reckon you'll due up another feed shortly, so that's when you'll know whether or not they're lying. So I think the prudent thing to do is to get on the move. And obviously, if they have got the cat, then you probably do have to go there. But if you're due a feed in 10 minutes or so, and that will probably give you the next call of where to go. I think is what I shall say. were muddling through this bit of the adventure where they seem to have got it set up in the wrong order. That's the problem with use other people's adventures. So I would say what you want to do at this point is, I mean, you look if it's the underground, it's the underground systems there. It's a huge maze of tunnels and networks until the cat broadcasts again. Then they'll either have a ping of its general location, or you'll have another station you can go to the underground to start searching for it. Or if it's left the underground area and it's above ground, you'll at least know somewhere else to go. So it's up to you when you want to head now, but running around on the under the ground is possibly, on a hiding to nothing. It's up to you. Plus, once you get past the station, you start working on those tracks. Those trains go at a couple 100 miles an hour. But if they're the long distance ones up to Scotland, you're not going to hit by one of them. Come from Europe and just bypass London and go straight up to Scotland and things like that. But
We don't need the plaza map anymore.
you don't need the plaza map anymore. No. Case is on the tracker. So what's your plan? What do you want to do? I mean, by all means, if you want to head underground and see if you can find anything, you can certainly do so. It's up to you.
I think our best bet is probably going to be to go ahead and go above ground and start walking west, because that's the direction this main line goes.
Yeah. Walking or driving?
Probably driving.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Right. So, yep, you get in the vehicle. You don't have to drive too fast. You can take it. You can take your time. So you are heading west. Let's have some notice checks. Okie dokie. Wow, look at that. All of you are absolutely on form. You clock it almost subconsciously at first. The same vehicle has been behind you for too long. It drops back when you slow, closes when you pick up speed, never quite disappearing from view. From its size, it could be carrying anywhere from 2 to half a dozen occupants. All of them are obviously clearly invested in your... Rick is driving.
Combat inventory. What did I buy? What kind of? How big of a car? Like a van, an SUV?
It's an Aegis Crown Line 6. It's an executive security ground car.
So it's armored.
Yes. It's got. Let's see. It's got what you'll know about that one is it's not common knowledge. You'll know this stuff. It's got a sliding side door which allows a passenger to fire handheld weapons. Literally lean out and fire weapons without having to easily. It's even like one of the seats can slide out to give you extra. It has run flat tires, reinforced chassis, and usually has encrypted comms as well. So it's an executive security ground car.
Would they have flash resistance?
Great, we're being chased by Ecto 1.
Would they have flash resistance built into the screens?
Quite probably.
Probably, yeah.
But it is a machine, so I could be able to mess with it.
You're just saying that to get so I can't do something fun.
No,
Ah,
I'm
Me?
do something
afraid.
fun. Or
Hey,
at
do
least try
something fun.
something fun.
Don't try something fun. It doesn't mean it won't necessarily work. They may have, flash resistant technology built into it that basically gives them a bonus against it. But it doesn't mean it's not worth trying. What you do need to do is
All right.
Because if we
It's-
could get close enough to it, I could try to stun it.
yeah. Well, you have to. You have to let it get close first, of course.
Give it a moment and give me a moment and stay steady. I'm gonna cobble something together, which was my repair roll.
Okie dokie. Put Rick in the driving seat.
Or
Do you
I
want
could
assist
put-
on that
On what?
repair roll? I'm not sure what you're doing, but
Whatever
can
you're
assist.
building.
I'm duct taping a grenade to an arrow so that it's roughly balanced. No, I don't really think you can help me.
And I need the car suddenly accelerates straight towards your vehicle, and I need Brick to make a driving check. Be opposed by their driving check when I finish laying out the playing card. Okie dokie. Zoom to it. There we go. And there. Share the map like so, and I just need to chase mode on, which is on. Brick, are you happy with your 8?
Hmm.
Okay, so what I do is I need to go to the combat tab. I need driver in the vehicle like so. It's driving check. Okay. He successfully rams you. Brick is unable to drive out of the way in time. So is a collision. I knew I had something up today. Oh shit! Searches than just the page something's on. Ram. Here we are. Ram. An attacker can ram a defender if they're on the same. Yeah. Base damage to his vehicle. Scale.
See, now if the online reader worked, it would be easier for you.
There's a bunch of things that go into ramming.
Yep.
Speed, size.
Yep. So the Aegis Crown Line 6 is size 2. SUV, you're in size 2. Or rather, if
driving
that's
over
Yeah,
rooftops.
they're both just basic cars, so yeah, I mean,
no, but the SUV should. If the SUV is size 5, then why the hell? Do you know what I mean? That the SUV at size 5 strikes me a bit. Something's gone wrong there. Is what I'm saying. 5 is large, and a car should be large as well. You know what I mean? It's meant to be a. I think I've got the wrong vehicle. That's what I'm trying to say. Vehicle guide. Civilian ground vehicles. Let's have a look. So, a motorbike size 2, a normal car's size 3, an SUV van is size 5. This car should be size 4. That's what But it's extended, so it's actually it's size. We'll call it size 4. It's yeah. Okay. So the scale damage. So scale of each damage being caused based on its scale. Raise. You've got a raise on his maneuvering roll, so they get +6. +6 if the toughness is higher than his foes. Your toughness is 14. Their toughness is 14. Speed. Well, neither of you are driving at high speed yet. So I make that it's doing 3d6, 4d6 damage to you, and you're doing 3d6 damage to them in the collision. So that's 15 points of damage to the sports utility vehicle, which shakes it, which means immediately Brick has to make a maneuvering check or go out of control. The handling of the SUV 0, so you're fine. Control of the vehicle, and 11 points of damage to their vehicle, which means they're unharmed. Right. Now the chase begins in earnest. You're technically on the same card because they rammed you. And I need to, have I set the distances? That's the only thing I need to check. Yes, I have. What I had. Usually set that chase. Oh, and they're going first. You haven't got a complication, fortunately, but they're going first.
Can we play a Benny and get another card?
You certainly.
And we're not going to beat an ace of hearts. I wouldn't fight with
I'm
it.
not worried about beating the ace of hearts. I want to get rid of the complication.
You're not on a complication. That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said we were on.
No, I said I said you're not on a complication because you're not on a. I said you're not on a club. I apologise. I said you're not on a club.
I misheard you. My apologies.
That's absolutely fine. Okay. The okay, they ignore the state running unstable. Oh, that's a good point. Unstable matters on this one, doesn't it? It's a vehicle chase. Global unstable platform. Go. Right. So driver. Is Vulcan driving? Vulcan's driving, so he makes a driving check. He's going to try and drive the vehicle slow and steady, which he does thanks to the handling of the Aegis Crown Line 6, which means Morning Star can open fire. Why does Morning Star not have any weapons? It's really annoying. There we go. Okay, so I'll find them. They do. I just forgot to put on them. I don't know. Whoever does these adventure module creations is bloody useless, according to Facebook. Deadlands Dark Ages, anyway. I've done picture.
Oh. Facebook is a toxic pool of negativity. Ignore anything that comes from Facebook.
I was going to say, aren't you the one that makes these adventures?
Yeah. Whoever did this adventure. Yeah. Whoever made this adventure forgot to actually give the bloody NPCs equipment. I mean, that's just crap. Okie dokie. So basically, the other car sort of starts pulling up and drives very smoothly, no swerving, is perfectly alongside as the door on one side of the vehicle slid back, and you see the chap. If he's got, is it not showing he's got the shit? Oh, yeah. You see the chap basically pull up a shotgun and just basically take aim just as he's in line with Brick. Yep, I will put The plexiglass shatters on the window, and brick is shaken. I do believe means he has to drive to get shaken.
No,
That's interesting.
that's the car.
No, you shot brick. That was the point.
No, I know, but does that mean he has to make a check? I thought it only mattered if the car got hit.
If brick
The
stays
auto
shaken,
drive.
I think if brick stays shaken, he can't take an action, and therefore we would make an out of control roll on the car, wouldn't we?
Right, but we got to let him shake it off first.
Yeah.
See what happens.
We do indeed. Brick's going to be fine. Look at that shaken roll.
Which he does.
He shook it off.
He
Brick
did.
is no longer shaken. Okay, Brick, what do you want to do? To escape these people, you've got to be a minimum of 4 cards ahead of them. I maximum of 6. But at the moment, you're sort of driving alongside each other. And they just
Hold off on changing position yet.
Point taken. All of you can act in any order in the vehicle, so you can give support rolls or anything else. From Brick's perspective,
I was gonna try and stun the vehicle to sort of stop it. Use my EMP skill here, but I will do that whenever the party wants me to.
Well, you can go ahead and. Are you driving or are you?
No,
Fighting.
I'm fighting.
Okay, I got the. So go ahead and stun it. Hit it now.
biggest problem with EMP stun is vehicles don't have spirit, or vigor rather. So how do you stun them? It's you know what I mean. It's one of these quirks. Obviously, it's meant a technomancer. You're meant to be able to affect drones and robots. Logically, you should also be able to affect vehicles.
I found an answer for I found an answer for this. I'm trying to find it. Remember where I found it?
Yeah, because it isn't interesting.
I think it was under sci-fi.
Because that would be a hit.
That's a successful spell casting, yes. While I remember a couple of playing around with ideas, bringing the wealth in for bribes and gambling and such, and decided not. Basically, from a narrative point of view, your logistic points, you're meant to discard all your gear and get new gear every session. I'm going to say is you've got your logistic points by basically you spend it on gear you always want, and the idea is you'll just replace it every time. You know what I mean? And the spare logistic points you've got, obviously you would use, and obviously you can trade in gear you've got to get more logistic points back, as it were. If you need different gear, when you do the equipment phase. But after the equipment phase, after that you can't sort of just change gear for free mid mission, other than the pack when the storyline says, okay, you're going to restock. And then remaining logistic points, you can use those if you obviously you could use those in terms of gambling. And when you're bribing someone, for each logistic point you spend, it will give you a +1 bonus on your persuasion or intimidation or common knowledge or whatever other skill you're going to use when trying to bribe someone. So I think that's the logical way to do it. Because the problem is, as we found, I keep forgetting, is if you haven't spent your logistic points and I suddenly hit you with something at the start of an adventure when I haven't given you a chance to get gear, you're a bit buggered. So I'm ignoring that. I'm slightly ignoring that rule from Sprawlrunners slightly. Because it works, but it doesn't work at the same time when I'm using adventure. If I'm done an adventure that's been adapted from something else. Any luck on the stunning vehicles? Did you say science fiction?
I thought I saw it in. I can't remember where I saw it. I thought it was in that one, maybe, because it was talking about like confusion and disable on technology.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I found it. I'm looking for it. But I'm not going to say it. Don't stop for me to find it.
Okay, well then I'll tell you what, Doss. I'll make it easy on everybody, and I'll use my wreck bolt casting on it instead this turn.
Wreck it, Ralph.
Yeah, so we will. I will work out a proper ruling for it. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. At the moment, it's very annoying. That's a. You were one off. You were one off. First last 7. So you got a. Hang on. Last thing that you got a 5. Unstable platform kicks in. That's why it turns it down to a 5. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you just destroyed yourself. For some reason, the damage hit you instead of the vehicle. Anyway, worry about that in a minute.
Which is weird because I targeted it. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll apply the damage to that. That means the driver must make a maneuvering check or go out of control. Which is here, driving. Oh, I might spend one of my GM bennies on that.
That's not going to do it. Oh, that's so cheap.
Okie dokie. And that's
However,
okay.
the thing is shaken, so you only need 4 more points to damage it.
Shaken just causes well, no, shaken and damage doesn't work on vehicles. You either wound them or you shaken. Shaken means everyone inside has to make the driver has to make a check. Or okay, so who else wants to go next? Obviously, you can support Brick. You can do other actions. Brick, obviously, you can either do a dedicated driving roll, get a +2 bonus to your driving roll, or you can do something else and get get a normal roll to your driving as well.
I'll support Brick with his driving.
Yeah, I'll support Brick. Hey, Patch has made it. Yay. Hello, Patch.
Hello, Patch.
That was good athletics.
Sits on the better driver.
Benjamin, you got a good athletics?
Benjamin's not bad at his athletics, but I think I'm gonna shoot this thing unless somebody's got a grenade I can toss at it.
That's why I'm asking.
When in doubt,
Hand
toss
it
a
here, I'll
grenade.
toss it at it.
In which case, I will hand you 1 grenade. Inventory. There you go.
Excellent.
Didn't put it under.
In which case, I am going to, but don't throw it yet. I am going to direct things. Oh, oops, I forgot to. Because I can work the room. I will give 2 points of support to Benjamin and 1 point of support to Brick.
Patch is going to cast protection on the SUV with hurry. Will that help boost the ability of the car?
No,
No?
technically
Not
not,
the.
because
I don't think you can boost the speed, but you can certainly apply protection to it.
Yeah.
I'd say.
oh, hang on. Well, hang on.
Could I
Let's think
throw a
about this a second.
shroud on there too to make it harder to hit?
Hurry wouldn't do anything. But the protection would work. Hurry wouldn't do anything, but casting speed on a vehicle I would allow casting speed on the vehicle. Protection would work on the vehicle, and obviously, but casting hurry, vehicles don't have pace, if that makes sense. They've got, they have a speed
Right.
rating in miles per hour, which you fudge on the board, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Shroud would help, though.
Will Shroud make it get harder to hit?
Shroud logically would put the vehicle in shade, yes.
Okay. So then it will be protection with a shroud on the vehicle.
So
Let me see. Oh, there it is there. So where am I?
1, 2, brick.
Until we find something else, I'm going to say casting a stun on a vehicle automatically shakes the vehicle and negates because it's an EMP, negates any handling bonus on the vehicle. Because obviously all the power steering and everything shuts off because you've EMP'd it. And then if you get a raise on the casting, you'll impose an additional -2 penalty on their out of control steering. How's that sound?
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's how we'll deal with EMPing, stunning vehicles, as it were, if you're a technomancer. Until I find something, if I find something better, we'll change it. But until then, we'll go with that.
That's a stunning vehicle.
Okay, so we have 2 points of armor, an extra 2 points of armor for the car.
Yep.
And it's shrouded.
It is indeed.
And I take off another 2 power points.
Wonderful stuff.
That many. And I will leave it there at that for now. Okay. And that's my turn, and me.
Okie dokie. I do believe that leaves Lorne, Doc's done a persuasion, Lorne, Benjamin, and Brick. So, Lorne, is there anything you wish to do? Oh, and Patch, who's just turned up. Sorry, Patch.
I rolled a pilot driving to help out with Brick's driving.
That's absolutely fine. Obviously, I think the easiest thing to say there is, let's have a look. You've had problems with Balula, so you've been letting Brick doing the driving. So you're in the back of the vehicle, and you've just got Balula fixed.
Sure.
That's obviously where you've been all this time.
Poor Beulah.
Beulah.
Mhm.
I think that works. Yeah. And in case you are unaware of what's going on, to quote the description that was given to Case earlier, you've been hired by a street artist because you've got to try and find his marbles.
Oh, he's lost his marbles.
He's lost his marbles.
Well, now, I've decided the cat
Marbles
is now
is a
named.
cat. Sorry.
The cat is now named DC.
Why?
He's a top cat.
Oh, TC.
It's short for TD.
I thought you said DC.
Yeah,
Yes,
D.
Oh, yeah,
I
good point. DC. Sorry. Yeah. Daft cat. Damn cat.
Darn cat.
Yep. That darn cat.
Oh, that darn cat, the Disney movie.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
You guys are much nicer to your cats than I am. I have other terms for them.
I'm getting molested by mine right now because apparently she's out of food. So
Whoa, hey,
she's
easy
like,
there.
"Meow, meow."
Wow, is it Tuesday already?
Darn
Yeah,
was nice.
she gets
was a nice
very
bird.
insistent when she has not eaten.
Yeah,
And rightly so.
I feed the cats before I turn on the voicemail of the Discord. That's why I was a little late.
Well, yeah, normally I do, but I was running late. So,
No worries. Okay, so I do believe we've got Lorne and Benjamin left.
Yeah, Benjamin's
Lauren-
going to toss this grenade that he's just been handed.
Yep. Don't forget, I gave you a +2 support.
Oh, forgot to put it on there. So that would be an 8.
Which comes
Or a
down to a
6,
6. Yeah, because of. Oh, and
Right,
it's
nothing else stable.
Okay, so it's an EMP grenade. So as per the new ruling,
Stun.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
No,
It is
people
not a-
stun, not computer stun. People
Oh.
stun.
That's active. Yeah, people stun. So okay, so that would be a vigor check for Vulcan.
Which is just as bad when you're driving.
It is when you're driving.
If you stun the driver, yeah.
Stun the driver, it could go very badly. It's yeah. So I'll spend a Betty on the driver to see if he can. Yeah, the driver's okay. And what happens to the passenger? Oh, the passenger's going to be okay. I'm getting through my Betties. That's 2 Betties down already. That leaves. I know Brick's got to drive, but first things first, that just leaves Lorne.
Lorne is heading up toward the front, so you can look through the windshield and check out what's coming. And he wants to scan the area for obstacles and things that Brick could use to fend off or crash the vehicle chasing us. And he's going to use battle to do that.
Okay.
Oh, not very good.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure I came up with a genius idea. Is that what you're going to tell me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all he has to do is go off that dirt ramp right over there.
Okay. So according to Lord, Lord suddenly points out he knows this area. If you go down this alleyway here, right? Yeah, it's a shortcut. They won't be able to follow you because their vehicle's too long and won't be able to do the sharp turns down there. Unfortunately, just as you take the turn, he suddenly goes, hang on. The alleyway I'm thinking of is 2 street over. As he applies a -2 penalty to your driving roll, Brick. As the alleyway is very tight.
You can do it, Brick.
So what bonuses you've got? A +2. You said a +2 to Brick. And what was your persuasion roll, Doc?
I got an 8 and a 4.
And which way around did you give? And you gave the 8 to Benjamin and the 4 to Brick. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Brick gets a +3 bonus, -2. So Brick, you get a driving check with a +1 bonus.
Could be worse.
Okay, Brick, I don't think we're hearing you.
Also, I
I'm not.
rolled an 11 on my
No,
driving
we're not
check
hearing
to
you,
help
Brick.
him.
Yeah, so that's why if you've been worrying, we haven't been ignoring you. And while I remember something I read today, Patch, Ace Edge can be used on your drones if you have the Ace Edge.
Oh, nice. I do not.
No, I know. I'm just pointing it out. I was looking for other things, and I ended up on the Discord channel for the guy, the author of Sprawlrunners.
Is that a 12 from Brick? We still
Is
can't
a
hear
12
you,
from Brick. No, I know. He's resetting his Discord. That's a 12 from Brick. Correct. There we go.
So it was this alleyway after all?
No, it wasn't. But Brick's just a very good driver.
Way to spin it.
Okay. Vulcan. The bad guys are on the 8 of diamonds. If anyone
Just
wants,
two.
I heard that, Brick. So if anyone wants, because you're all in the vehicle, if any of you wants to spend a Benny to deal another
Benjamin
card,
will throw a Benny at that.
yeah, I was gonna say just pop it in the chat and I'll do it and I'll spend it for you. Look at that, you got the Ace of Spades. Okay.
All right.
So 2 more cards and you can attempt to evade your pursuers.
That's
Want
going
to.
to put us on it. Is the cards on the chase complications?
No, that's the level
No,
of complication.
so if you have a club in the initiative in the tracker, that says you get a complication.
Okay, so
Then the card that is on that complication is then determined by the card on which the vehicle is on the chase map.
okay. So if we wind up on the Jack of Clubs at the end of this turn, it's not going to cause us a problem.
No,
The only time we would
only
get
if
a
the next time is if you
complication
get a club next turn.
Ah,
club
okay.
on initiative and
Yeah.
All right.
don't do something about it.
All right.
Clubs and diamonds, I believe, give you negative penalties to your complication rolls in a chase.
Clubs
As in the
and
card
diamonds.
that you're standing on. If you're on if you're on a club, if the card you're standing on is a club or a diamond, I think it's a -2 to the complication card roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if you're on a joker, I think you get a bonus.
this stuff compounds then.
Yeah.
It does.
At the end of the day, the cards are just meant to be used to work out how your chase is going. But once we get the chase deck, then it all goes out the window. We use chase decks instead. Yay!
When does that happen?
There's a Deadlands chase deck and there's a Savage Pathfinder chase deck, and Mike's coding them as we speak. We did a play test on it. It worked.
Did they have them for just general Suede?
No, not yet.
But you can use them, and it's
you certainly can.
it's the narrative chase decks.
Okay.
Morning,
I'm
Mr.
asking because I play in a sci-fi game, and I don't know if I use the deadline. I don't want the GM to have to reinterpret. Your horse throws a shoe, or whatever the case may be.
What was the second
Yeah,
game?
but you can always change them too. The Pathfinder one's pretty
Pathfinder
generic.
one, yeah. To be honest, one of the questions, and exactly that reason I did ask Mike, because obviously the adventure deck is customizable. He's doing it. I imagine the chase deck should be customizable because I've got a pulp chase deck somewhere. I've actually, So you should be able to make your own custom. Hopefully, you'll be able to make your own custom chase decks once you own the extension. While I say that, thank you, DT Colburn 9217 for giving him bennies, and Jiminy says you get some bennies as well. So there you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jiminy.
Nice.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Dog.
So Jiminy doesn't want to play anymore.
Oh no! Actually, for those of you that used to play, will remember the Lost Colonnade campaign on Tuesday. Jiminy returns.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
You guys are playing Sprawlrunners, so you don't get to play Lost Colony yet.
No.
Well, we were given the choice, and we picked Sprawlrunner.
You did indeed. So, Brick, Benjamin, Case, Lorne, Pickett, Doc, and Batch, up your. Sorry, I started reading something at the same time. Over to you guys. Sorry, up you.
I thought you said up yours.
I nearly did, but that's only because I was reading what Jiminy was typing at the same time. So I apologise. I meant to say over to you, but I ended up saying it up your because I realised what I was saying. It's like, no, I don't mean that. Distracted GM mode. Okay.
Looks like Amity's running DCC now too.
He is. Yep. We did a funnel last Monday.
What's in the back of the van?
It's in the
Our
box.
van?
Yeah.
Patch and his drones.
In the back of the van is Eddie. Is potentially no. Rick's driving. It's up to you. Someone's obviously riding shotgun, and then the rest of you are in the back of the van.
Well, there is a pack of loose screws. Running in length from bolts that are like 4 inches long to just regular wall screws.
Yeah.
And so what I'm going to do is
Do
I'm going to
remember that it has run flat tires.
Yes.
what the vehicle that's chasing us.
Yes, it
Yes,
has
it
run
has
flat,
run flat tires.
unfortunately.
It's all armored up.
Oh, boo!
Yeah.
I have another one
Yeah,
of those
well,
grenades.
Well,
So,
then
so
I'm
you
going to
may want
spend
to
a
ask
penny
that Benny
for
back.
some reason. Yeah, well, I'm going to spend the penny and say for some reason, we have that. You know that stuff you can pour in your gas tank that causes a bunch of smoke.
Sugar?
No. It's like an additive that
Yeah,
people
it's
made
a
to.
for fun additive.
Yeah. For some reason, we have that in there, and I'm going to tap into the fuel line, or excuse me, the gas tank, and I'm going to dump a bunch of that in there and create a smoke cloud.
Okay.
So I guess I'm trying to hinder the people behind us.
Yeah. No, that's
basically
that's
it's a
absolutely fine.
test. Yeah.
It's a test. That's absolutely fine. That's not a problem. So I was just
No
sorting out.
problem.
Okay, so that's Vulcan's the driver. So there
What
you
kind
are.
of
We're gonna-
test would it be?
Smarts.
Repair?
Or no,
Can I use
repair.
to test with?
You're mixing up a chemical. You're using your knowledge to mix up chemicals and throw them to create a smoke bomb. Yeah, repair. Wholeheartedly
There's
agree. It's
nothing.
repair.
all those tokens in our vehicle make it look like
I
a
think
great
I
big.
can do better than that. I have a D8 in repair. Oh, come on.
Obviously, very out of date. It's obviously very
Boo.
out of date. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Melt those dice, Patch.
Still works.
Jesus, dude.
Gonna spend all those bennies, but oh well.
It still worked. Well, the thing is, yeah. The first roll. Do you want him distracted or vulnerable? Distracted means he's got a -2 on his driving checks. Vulnerable means him
Yeah, let's do
easier to
distraction.
hurt. Okay,
Yeah.
you distract
It's
the
not like
driver.
we're attacking him right now.
No,
I mean, I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
we might.
you might, but he's now distracted. The magic school bus, says Rigger. Okie dokie. Well,
Right.
that was
Where's
Patch.
Mrs. Frizzle when you need her?
I'm gonna support Benjamin and Burke.
Okay. Owls. Okay, you got a +2 and a +1. How do you wish to allocate?
All right, I will give Benjamin the +2, since I'm gonna also give him another grade. It's like, hold it and then bounce it so it goes right in their shield, and then like we'll have an opportunity in 3, 2.
Say it.
There
Say
you
it.
go.
Oh, that's on me. Right. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, well, the +2 bonus cancels out the unstable platform, so I make that a 6.
Phew.
Interesting. The support, well, because support isn't an edge. It's the problem with support +2. It
Oh,
isn't.
whoops.
No, it's not. The problem with it is because it isn't a skill that's actually supporting.
It's not
doesn't.
programmable easily.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. This is absolutely fine. As long as we know about it, it's all good. Okay, and that's a successful 6 on another stun grenade. Technically speaking,
Lauren
if
is
they're inside
gonna-
an armored vehicle, they probably should get cover from the vehicle, shouldn't they? Thinking
Well,
about it logically.
That's why I asked if they had the protective stuff in their screens.
You did indeed, and it's a flash. It's a flash. It's a flashbang, so it goes off. That's not a problem. So, let's give him a vigor check again.
What do you call a grenade made of bees?
Okay, Vulcan's distracted from the smoke, so he doesn't react well enough,
Swarm.
and will be stunned.
What do you call a grenade made of bees? I'm going to be sorry for
A
asking.
stung grenade.
Stun
Oh,
grenade.
Oh gosh.
Benny, I think.
Sure, it's
It
not a
will-
swarm grenade.
It could be swarm.
Fortunately, after the last round, this neighborhood came rushing back. Memory of this neighborhood came rushing back to Lorne, so he now remembers with crystal clarity how this neighborhood is laid out. So he's going to try again to come up with something to recommend for the driver.
I
Well, at
believe
least he
you this
didn't.
time.
Yeah, at least he didn't critically fail.
Don't let me down.
That I already
Hey.
rolled. That was it. No
me
big
break down.
inspiration. Still looking. Still
Okay.
trying to remember something critical, useful.
No problem. Well, at least you didn't crit fail this time. Okay.
Exactly.
Vulcan is stunned. The vehicle slews over to the side, distracting Morning Star as the vehicle slewing left and right across the road as Vulcan's sitting there going, blinking his eyes rapidly. I do believe Pickett hasn't acted yet, and I do believe Case hasn't yet. Is
Yeah,
it
so
correct?
Case is going to just target the car with that same EMP.
Okay. That's a successful casting.
I'll throw a betting on that, see if I can get a raise. So. I'll throw one more just to see if we can get rid of it. Nope.
I do damage 14 to the car.
Will he
Do
blow up?
14 points of damage to the car. There we are. That shakes it, which means that I can apply that. That gives me that's it. I mean, I can do it manually. I was just trying to think about how to check it, as it were. So the driver has to make a driving check, whether or not he's automatically stunned, so he can't. So and the distracted doesn't kick in, so that's interesting. Still trying to work out.
you've got to go out of control.
It has, but I'm just curious what happened. Yes, okay, so I do have to apply distracted to the vehicle for handing checks, so that's okay. It's going to go out of control automatically. That was me more testing stuff in the background with the rolls. Well, everyone's distracted again. It's just slews across. This thing's just slewing across the road. Unfortunately, it's not crashing, but that's good.
Pickett is going to use her notice check to help support Brick in his driving.
Okie dokie. Brick's on a +1 bonus at the moment. Go for it. It's a +2 bonus to Brick's driving.
And Brick is do a dedicated drive for the full turn, so that's going to be a total of +4.
That is correct. If you just do a dedicated driving roll, you get +2 bonus, so you get driving at +4. Whoa! That's exactly what you need. Another 2 squares away, and so I will make sure that it's Deacon on. Chases, or sorry, evade. I think you can. Flee. A character or vehicle may escape a chase if there are at least 4 chase cards between them and the closest foe. If so, he makes a maneuvering roll at -4 and escapes. If successful, the penalty is reduced to -2 if there are at least 5 cards and 0. So next turn, assuming you get to go first, you can just make a flee roll at -2, and off you do. But we'll see what happens to Vulcan. Does he recover? Otherwise, the card is going crazy.
Oh, all of the all the spell bonuses are going away, other than the
I
protection
was just
on the card.
yeah, the shroud oogles away, doesn't it? Unfortunately, it's only a single round. I will check that. It's probably a bad coding in the full set.
No, it was our stuff. I don't think it was the stuff on the card.
It's. Oh yes, it probably went all on you, but yeah, but it shouldn't have been on you guys as well. My mistake. That's okie dokie. Vulcan has not regained control, so going.
Oh yeah, the shroud is gone. Just the armor protection +2's on there.
They're just slewing all over the place. Obviously, Morningstar's driving it with one hand. That's why he's distracted. That's all he's doing, stopping the vehicle crashing out. Oh, they're going first on the Joker.
Oh no.
I don't think we can beat a Joker unless we get another Joker.
There should be a -2 on that because of the distracted still, correct?
Yeah, so it evens out.
That means he rolled a 3.
Vulcan turns left, Morningstar turns right, and the car doesn't know what to do.
Okay, he is no longer stunned. No longer stunned. Success means he's no longer stunned, but he is vulnerable. He's also still distracted because the distracted lasts till the end of their next turn. Now
He's really opening up now. He's gotten quite vulnerable with us.
Now we're going to go driving check. He doesn't recover that, and he keeps everyone distracted again for another round.
Yay!
Basically,
Doss, I know what went wrong with the shroud. You put the shroud on Brick instead of on the car.
Well, shroud only lasts one. The shroud only lasts one turn anyway in the rule set. I'm not saying it's meant to.
No, well, according to this, it lasts 5.
Yeah, but according to the way it's been programmed into the rule set, it only lasts 1. I think that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think he's not going to be able to do much, but he's going to try anyway. Oh, he hits! Fires his shotgun in a desperate attempt to. That was medium range. That would have been 2d6 damage.
To the vehicle?
Yeah,
Do
the odds
shotguns do
are
that much damage to vehicles?
no, not really, but he's desperate.
I was just thinking though, there's I don't know.
Well, they can. I mean, that's a lot of pellets depending upon a variety of things. I mean,
Exactly. The odds are it might have hit your tires and stuff. That's the point. But anyway, he didn't do anything. Okay, Brick. Right, it's quite straightforward. Obviously, you can support Brick. If Brick makes a driving check at -2, the chase is over. So if anyone wants to do
Can I
anything
support
first,
him? I'll
of
support
course
Yeah,
you
can
can.
we
with the
support?
driving.
Of course you can.
Okay.
I will be supporting as well.
Mm-hmm. Maximum bonus you can give him is bonus you can give him is +4 total, so that's okay.
They should. I forgot about that. I had that, didn't I? Yeah. So I'm going to use my reliable trait. So I will give a +2 to Brick. And who's got a ranged weapon that's been taking shots at him?
No one's.
Benjamin has a rifle that I can shoot at him.
But if you lose them, you don't need to.
Right.
Gunfire on the streets of London is frowned upon.
Hang the DJ. Hang the
I make
DJ.
that. Okay, so that's a maximum of +4 to Brick. So that's a driving check at +2. What is interesting.
And a dedicated turn makes no difference.
That's what I'm wondering. It won't matter anyway. You got the 6. Huzzah!
Vroom! Down
Vroom.
the turn to that working side alley, down a couple more blocks, and completely lose the area.
Indeed, you find basically you finally find the alleyway that Lorne was talking about, and you just
there it is.
You just drive away nice and easily, evading them completely. Righty ho! At which point, almost as if it was meant to happen that way, you get a ping on your comm links as the next video update comes through.
Have we got a video?
Yes, we've got a video. Okay.
I'm so glad you know that stuff.
Of course I
Make
do.
those
I grew up
references all
on
the
it.
time, and people look at me like, "What are you talking about, man?" Which, to be fair, is not unusual.
Oh my god, it's the TV license people. Vivian, eat the television. And the guy comes in and Vivian's got a plug sticking out his mouth and
But
Blake
yeah,
just
it's the
doesn't blink and goes,
cord, the end
oh,
of a
it's the
cord."
old eating the television trick. As I say, I spent my entire but the first time I saw them, which is of course when they first came out, I watched them on a black and white portable telly in my bedroom with my finger 1 centimetre away from the off buttons, because if I heard my mum coming up the stairs, I had to turn it off, pretend I was asleep.
Can't be caught watching the young ones.
And it was 2 decades later when I found out my younger sister was doing exactly the same thing next door in her bedroom. We were both watching the young ones.
Why have you got the light on? What are you going to do? Photosynthesize?
Anyway, Marble's next hourly broadcast comes through loud and clear. The video feed shows a metal escape ladder, a broken window, and glass scattered across a narrow platform.
Is he sending us rebuses?
Marble sniffs at the air, then the image jolts violently as the camera swings upward. The feed points straight as the sky as the cat bounds up the ladder to the rooftop, finally settling beside a steaming vent. The transmission cuts off as he starts purring.
So he's on a roof somewhere.
Found someplace warm.
One of you guys with the computer, can you sit down and take a look and see if there's anything there that you can do that will help us identify which rooftop he is on?
Sure.
Anybody who wishes to make a notice, science, or roll, and what you're looking for, got to tell me what you're looking for as well as your roll. But anyway, actually, you've watched that feed.
Something helpful?
Landmarks
Any
it's okay.
or position of the moon.
anything?
Position
okay.
of the moon.
The other thing you can do is review. Obviously, you do have.
Oh no!
Oh dear!
Uh-oh,
He's
Brick
busy
noticed something.
driving.
Brick suddenly turns the vehicle in a 180 as he suddenly realizes that where the cat may be and starts driving at high speed.
Might
You
be
also
in the
do.
chase.
You also you also have access to. You do also have access to earlier feeds that the cat's made in the past.
Okay.
The other
That was Brick
Duck,
rolling with a Benny.
Doc. Yeah, I know.
His first roll was actually a 4.
I know, but you have to take the crit fail when you roll a crit fail.
Dang, nabbit.
However, Doc got a raise on his notice which you do, as I say, what you do if you put your TV and start that sentence again.
The doc's good at persuasion, right? He has to persuade Brick that.
Yes. If you remember, I'm going to see if it's in his notes. Yes. I will. Won't let me. That's why it won't let me copy. Why won't you let me copy it? Oh, that's because I'm pressing the caps lock key by mistake. As you're looking at that feed, you remember something, Doc, from a conversation you had earlier tonight.
Don't tell me he's back at home. He's on the roof of the artist's
he
house.
went. You think he went home? Then something about a place put him off. So he, in the last second, just went up to the roof and is basically sitting warm on the steam.
Ugh.
He has been out all night. He's obviously cold, hungry, and wanted to go home.
Oh.
What? Once you point that out to Brick, he turns the vehicle around and drives northwards back towards CL's apartment, which is very near where you started the entire night. You approach the 4-story building that houses CL4's studio through a warren of narrow alleyways. At this hour, even most gangers are indoors asleep, partying or sheltering somewhere warmer than the cold drizzle that slicks the ground and turns the brickwork glossy under the sodium lights. This part of the sprawl is unusually quiet. Distant sirens, gunfire, and heavy bass music echo faintly, softened by rain and concrete. The buildings pressed close together, broken only by the occasional rubbish-choked courtyard or an unlit stairwell dropping into basement access. Following the tracer, you reach the rear fire escape. Most of the sash windows are boarded over, but the top floor has been smashed out recently, matching both CL4's story and Marble's camera feed. The strongest signal is coming from straight up. You feel the crinkled pouch of a meaty treats in your pocket. You hope there'll be enough. CL4 gave you those at the very start of the adventure.
Pickett will fly up to the roof.
Take the elevator.
Looking for the kitty with some kitty.
Stun grenade the kitty.
Yeah, Brick.
I wasn't going to.
Benjamin's going to go straight to the. Benjamin's going to go straight to the CL4's flat to check on him.
So, right. So I need to put the. Need to be on the other side. Oh, let's get rid of the vehicle. We don't need a vehicle. Oh.
The mine link going, don't we?
And we can take you out of group mode. Not that there's going to be any. You have a better chance of understanding where you are, setting wise, there's nothing else. Okay. There we go. Share record. There's the fire escape. There is CL4's apartment. Supposedly somewhere up on the roof is the cat.
There we go.
Okay, so the temperature has dropped overnight and the drizzle has become heavy rain. Smooth, slick surfaces are athletics -1. Water runs into eyes and optics, which will affect notice rolls and sort of sight-based rolls. Climbing the 4 ladders to the roof is perfectly safe if you're not in any hurry. Using both hands and taking it slow means you can just climb up to the roof after 4 turns without issue. Otherwise, if you want to rush it, you can just make an athletics check at -1 per ladder.
Like I said, Pickett's going to fly up.
No problem at all.
Brick will make its way to the roof as well.
Yeah. Let's get up there.
I think we're all
Did,
headed that way.
Yep.
I think Benjamin was going to CL's apartment.
Yeah, CL's or yeah, Benjamin's going straight to CL's just to hey,
Uh,
you think we
That
found
means you
him?
have to go. You have to go around the front then.
Yeah.
But
No, that's fine.
okay.
Or
Yeah,
I could
no,
go
that's
in through
okay.
the smashed window.
Well, you climb the fire escape and go through the smashed window, of course. So yeah. So okay. So if we assume that all climbs, so the easiest way to do that is we will.
So I'm going up the same fire escape that the smash window's on, and I'm gonna just keep an ear out for in
That's
case.
the one.
Hear out for case in case.
So I'm going to say right. So what we'll do is get on your first round. You start flying up, so you get the equivalent to the first of the 4 floors. If anyone wants to clamber on the fire escape, there's unlock tokens. You can position yourselves on the fire escape, and it will be a +1. Give yourself a +1 height bonus unless you want to rush it, and then you can make an athletics check to get yourself. You can make 2 athletics checks to get +2. How you want to do it?
Nah,
All right.
just take.
So wait, what are we rolling for to climb the fire escape?
You can take it nice. You could take it nice and slow and walk up the fire escape, or you can take an athletics check with a -1 penalty and run up the fire escape. Of course, a critical failure while running up the fire escape will possibly cause you to fall off the fire escape.
So if you walk, do you need to roll athletics, or are you safe?
If you just want to climb the fire escape, position yourself near the fire escape and hold down the Alt key and roll the mouse up once to give you a +1. If you want to run up the fire escape, you can climb it twice as fast. Is the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it -1 if you?
It's -1 because if you rush because of the rain.
But a 4 is still good, right?
A 4 is still good. Yeah. So I could do it if Patch is rotating. So I'll give Patch a +2.
Yeah. Sorry, I was held down the wrong button, and I rotated myself.
Doc is going up the fire escape as well, so I'll give you a +2. Oh no, Doc is noticing. Isn't he? Doc's over there noticing. What are you looking at?
Doc is standing guard, keeping an eye out because I'm expecting trouble.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Going through windows and up fire escapes.
No problem at all. Which would be this one here. So that. You don't see any.
Okay.
In this bad weather, you don't see anything. Okay. It's fairly uneventful. Pickett, you keep flying up. Brick was climbing the fire escape, nice and secure, I take it, and so was Lorne. What was Case up to?
I rolled it already. I ran up the fire stake.
I apologise. I didn't notice that. Position is relative. Yeah. Yep.
You do see it now. Yeah, sorry.
I do see it. Yeah. No, it's all good. It's just I didn't notice it. That was all. Okay, everyone else, so let's just go across the board. Benjamin, slow and steady or running?
Oh, I did a run. How you said it's the
this is
third floor? Or the fourth floor is where.
The 3rd floor will get you to the apartment. The 4th floor gets you to the roof.
Okay, 3rd floor is where I'm headed. So I guess just a slow and steady.
Slow and steady, and clamber through the roof to the apartment. That's good.
Yep.
Patch. what you want to do. Patch. Okay, I think we'll skip Patch. Brick.
Rick is doing it slow and steady to the roof.
Okie dokie. Lawn and Case.
Slow and steady to the roof.
Okay.
That's
And
Lauren.
slow and steady to the roof.
Okie dokie. No problem at all. Next, as I say, nothing's happening. It's just raining. Next round, it gets up in line with when Benjamin's popped in. That's no problem at all. Patch back yet, or have we lost Patch? What I'll do is I'll just give Patch a nice slow and steady for last turn. Brick, slow and steady.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll give Patch another slow and steady this round, which means get up onto the roof. And then slow and steady for Lawn and Case. Is that the case?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep,
I
that's
ran
good.
up the first time, so it
I know
makes
you
sense
did.
that I would-
So yep, you're now on the. So that means basically Patch and Lawn, Patch and Case, sorry, are on the roof. Supposedly where you believe the cat is, according to the tracker, the cat's somewhere around here.
And do we see the cat up there?
That's what I was just looking for now. Right, well, you can't see the cat, but there's lots of places that the cat could be hidden up here. It's a normal sized cat, and I know the roof looks relatively clean, but there's all sorts of things up there. What do you want to do? Now you're on the roof, Case.
Gently, quietly, look around here, kitty, kitty.
You're still climbing up, Rick, so it's only Cases on the roof at the moment in Patches, but I don't think Patch doesn't seem to be responding.
Sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
So I was in the cat, and I guess I'll make a notice roll. Would seem to be the most logical. See if
Or you can try persuasion or survival if you want to try and coax the cat, or you can make a notice roll to see if you can see the cat.
Oh, I'm definitely trying to coax the cat here.
Okay. Don't worry, that was the cat's stealth roll.
Okay. Well, but I am going to. Can I use because it's a cyber kitty? Can I use my electronics to try to suss it out?
Well, he does have a camera on him.
The camera only broadcasts every hour. Don't forget. You've had this hour's feed.
So it is not
But
it's
got to be. It has something inside it that's turning it off and on, right?
It does. It's got some sort of a charge.
Oh yeah. No. I'm just saying but you can't really wirelessly hack something unless you've got a focus point. And I haven't worked it out yet. I'm trying to work out how we put ranges on Wi-Fi hacking, but I don't want to make it too limiting. I think he's just trying to
detect electronics, though.
I think so too, which I don't have a problem with. So with that, make an electronics roll. It'll be your electronics roll versus the stealth roll of the cat. For the record, the cat did get a raise on its stealth roll. Oh, there's the 6. There's a 10. Alas. You know it's up here, but you can't pinpoint it exactly. You know it's somewhere in that area, but you don't know where exactly. There's a very faint signal. You get the impression there's some sort of dampening field affecting it up here. Maybe quite possibly there's some sort of you think there's some sort of electronic interference. Meantime,
all right. Well, I will tell the party that. It's over in the corner.
I would
In the corner.
like Doc to make a notice check.
Okay.
Don't forget, there's a
Okay.
-2 on your notice. There's a -2 due to the rain. That you need a 6 just to get a normal 4.
All right.
So-
I'll spend one more.
There you go. There you go.
9 -2 is 7. That's enough. Okay. As you're glancing around, you suddenly see a glint of something coming from that sort of direction. At the very last second, although you don't have a precise point, you suddenly realise what it was, or you have a theory, you know what it is. And as you then look up and see Kay standing on that roof, looking around, looking for the cat, you suddenly have a horrible realisation. Probably a rifle scope.
All right. I will.
You can perform a free action if what do you want to do as a free action, as it were. You can act afterwards, but obviously free actions first.
I will. You said over. Over here?
In that direction. Yeah.
Okay.
But
We
That's-
still
it was
have the
literally-
silence working.
yeah, you have no idea exactly where it was or anything like that. You just saw a glint.
All right. Sniper will be. I'll send broadcast through Mind Link saying sniper.
Okay. That's
And
fine.
then if that whether that's is an action or not.
No. Saying snipers and absolutely is a free action. That's the point. The point was I wanted to know what your gut reaction was. You sort of speak sniper, which is enough to cause Case standing on the roof, exposed, to move unexpectedly at the last second as he hears it, giving him a bonus on the sniper roll I'm just about to make.
After that, I will put my vision enhancement goggles in place so I can see better over there.
Yep, no problem at all. Okay, that you don't hear the gunshot, but Doc, just as you sort of flinch, you hear the word sniper, that makes you stop as you were walking across the roof looking for the cat, and that probably was what saves you. As basically, right in front of where you were standing, you hear the ping of a ricochet.
I say over the comm link, where's the sniper?
Well, we're going to go into initiative, and you can all make notice checks when you want to. So I
Northwest.
just northwest. I am looking for effects. That's what I'm looking for.
So
Well, don't worry. It's going to be initiative based, so that will decide when you get to react. So let's see what happens. I need to do.
notice checks. Do I get a bonus because I have special eyes?
Far on that one. Yeah, we'll worry about that in a second. Yeah, okay, that's how it goes. So then we can deal in for combat. Out, round. Okay, well, it looks like Pickett's going first.
Um,
Going to spend a penny to get my sniper on the card. Sniper is on the Ace of Hearts. You can't see him on the track because you don't know where they are yet. I'm telling you, I just gave them the Ace of Hearts. If anyone wants to react accordingly.
Pickett is going to cast protection on everybody, even though normally first things you do would be go invisible, but that doesn't help everybody. So, and we'll target.
You can't see Benjamin, so don't include him in your calculations.
Oh, right. I can't see him. I can't see Doc either. I don't think.
It's up to you. If you fly it,
outside, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
If you fly, obviously, if you fly up 1 more inch, as it were, so you're on the roof level, then you can see everybody from where you are, apart from Benjamin. Just to explain what I've done with that cone over there is because I can't, because the way Fantasy Grounds limits the size of the angles of a cone, that between that area there and that area there is where Doc thinks the sniper is. But you don't know any more than that. You could ignore this red area if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, that's everybody.
You
Wait,
want to
ignore
target
the red
yourself.
area?
Oh,
Ignore that bit of the red area, but that bit of the red. So that area, ignore. This side is where the sniper is, somewhere.
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
I had to. I'm cutting the cone in half because I can't do a smaller cone. If I thought about it, I could have just done 2 arrows. Thinking about it, that would be a better thing to do. Let me do 2 arrows. Ah!
I think I'm going to try to Benny that and see if I can get a raise. No, of course not. All right. But it +2 protection or +2 armor for everybody.
Yep, that worked. Are
Thank you.
And we'll throw a shroud on there and a hurry.
Hurry.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and
Right.
9 because I had to extend the range. Get Doc. All right. With one of those. All right.
See, Alex, I'm not sure if it's in the apartment or not. Yeah, let's assume Seal's in the apartment. It's like, isn't it? Okie dokie. Get done. That gets us to brick.
Multi-action for 2 actions. First action is a notice to look for the sniper.
Well, I'm going to say the first action is you climb up to the top level of the fire escapes, so so you're on the same height as other
That's his
buildings.
move action, not his.
Exactly. A free action, I mean.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, make your notice check. I'll have to check what what the sniper's stealth roll was. That's what we need to find.
I'll Benny that. So can I spot him with a 10?
And okay, don't forget there's a -2 due to visibility as well. Unfortunately, a 10 doesn't spot the sniper.
Then second action, try again.
Go for it. Well, technically, it's yeah.
And I'll put one more Benny on that to try it one more time.
Obviously, more the more the far, the easier it will get. Okay. Sniper is up next. 2, 3. I'm going to roll a d3. Die. 1 case, 2 hatch, 3 brick. Pick it. It's too small to see at this range. Brick, I'm afraid it's you. -2 due to all weather.
Shroud. Oh.
That, yeah. Okay, the gun basically, again, you don't hear the shot, but you don't hear the shot, but you hear the miss as the bullet impacts somewhere near you. Patch, you're up.
No sign of muzzle flash?
You didn't, I'm afraid. It's shrouded. You know, it's somewhere over there. Might have to start and bring up other roofs. Patch, you're up.
Right.
You lost-
Well, I know what I know. I'm gonna bring out the surveillance drone.
Ah, sensible. We'll assume
That's his name's Mortimer, by the way.
Mortimer, now.
Mortimer.
You changed it from Imogen.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I didn't see the names up there anymore.
Oh, they're on your ally
Imogen
sheet.
and
Don't forget.
Beulah.
I mean, you can change the name. They're your NPCs. You can change them anytime you like.
Skynet.
Yeah, this may be a different.
Exactly. So
Oh.
it's Mortimer. That's fine. We can change it.
Yeah.
Change it to
Morty.
Morty or Mortimer.
Well, I mean, he's Mortimer to you guys. He's Morty to me.
Okay, Mortimer, the surveillance drone. How big?
Whatever
is
you
that?
say, Rick.
They are the smallest drone. They're mostly the size of a fist, but very agile. I'm going to declare that you obviously carry Mortimer around with you. They're the size of a fist, so there's no problem in.
Yep.
So Mortimer
I think I
will
have him
start.
in my backpack.
Yeah, exactly. So Mortimer,
He just detaches.
Yeah. Mortimer starts there at the same height as you. So obviously you deploy Mortimer, and then Mortimer can act on their own. They're now on their
Do
combat
I
tracker
have
as you.
him? I do have him.
They have a pace of Mortimer has a pace of 8.
And Mortimer's gonna run.
You can't run when flying.
No, he can't. That's
No.
no fun. 5.
Oh, hang on. Let me lock it. Hang on. Let me
3.
lock it.
Sure.
Lock token, so it makes life easier for you. But if you were just doing diagonals, there's your 8. Go for it. Let me also turn off snap to grid because we're not playing Dungeons and Dragons. Well, let's hit the shortcut key. Let's
Wait.
the drone there.
What are you telling me?
He's talking to himself.
We're not playing Dungeons and Dragons? What's going on here?
No, I'm turning off the snap to grid that you need to use in D&D.
I know.
Turn
I
on,
know. I just,
and Fancy Grounds
that's
turns
what
on by default because
that's just
anyway.
what I tell everybody. I'm playing
know.
D&D.
Exactly.
No, actually, I'm playing Savage. No, don't worry. I'm playing D&D.
So, Mortimer also can go +8 or -8 in height every turn. So, do you want Mortimer to
How
climb?
high is the roof here?
Level 4 means you're at the rooftop level here. So you're skimming around the building. If you want to go over level 4 means you'll be skimming across rooftops. So if he wants to go higher, he can. Of course. Or bonuses for notice
Shift.
checks when being high.
Try control.
It's
No.
alt. It's alt.
Dang it. I'm trying everyone in the book. And then I go the wrong way.
So you go up to +12 is what I'm saying, if you want to.
Yeah, I'm just going to go up to +7 and then.
Okay, Morty gets to make a notice check. With the height bonus, it's only at -1, not -2 due to the weather. Oh dear.
Son of a hang on a second.
Oh,
Did you
hang on.
roll? Wait. No, I get to roll for the complications. What are you doing, GM?
I was about to say, Morty says the sniper's sees something over there. Unfortunately, the bad weather's playing havoc with Mortimer's surveillances, so he has no idea where it is at the moment.
Can't see
Lorne,
anything yet.
Lorne, you're up next.
So, I asked you about the cyber eyes that can see in the dark.
Indeed.
And if that gives me a bonus, and I did roll a long time ago.
You did roll
and
an
got
11. You did roll an 11. I agree. Yes.
Yeah.
You must learn to roll on your turn, sir.
I think we weren't quite in turn mode yet, but
Oh no, we
Well-
were. We were. You just ignored me when I said don't roll yet.
oh, I didn't even
Nope.
hear that. Okay.
I know. Don't worry. I'm only. You know me. I'm only joking. I don't mean it.
Okay.
Right. Let's have a look. Conditions. Water runs into the eyes, and optics rolls relying on sight suffer a -2. So if it's relying on sight, it does suffer a -2. Because it's not the darkness. It's the fact that rain. It's the low visibility due to the rain, and the fact that rain's actually pouring
Okay.
into your face. So you've got a 9 though, which
Okay.
which doesn't beat their stealth roll, I'm afraid to say.
Okay, then I'll spend a Benny to try and do it again then.
Be my guest.
Let me get a Benny and roll notice again. Thought that was my good roll. I'll try one more time.
Great. I mean, 9 normally be really good. Unfortunately, they got a really good stealth roll, which in this rain is unfortunate.
Okay, that's it then.
Yeah, you can't see them. Do you want to come up to the roof, or do you want to stay
Oh,
below
I'm sorry.
roof level?
I meant to be on the roof when I
That's
started.
okay. No, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, so
It's
and
all
then
good.
I'll try and find cover after checking, or I'll try and find cover and then try and check things out.
No problem. If you want to take cover, you can certainly take cover. You're the first person to actually say they want to take cover standing on the roof, which strikes me as very sensible when there's a sniper taking pot shots, but that's all good.
Thank you.
I don't think we knew where he was. Where he was. That's why I didn't think we could take.
I know. I'm teasing.
But
Well, you, from your perspective, actually, yeah, from your perspective, he's somewhere over there.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do me no good.
Again, really, from your perspective, if we're doing it, let's do another point. From the aspect of the roof and the gunshots, painters draw an arrow, please. It's got to you know you can sort of minimize it to that area, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we'll do that and we move on.
I guess maybe I
Yeah.
could get behind the ACU, the HVAC.
I mean, there's a low wall around the top, which is what it only provides a +2 cover bonus, but that's what Lorne's done. He's literally sort of crouching down, so he's sort of the same height as the room. Anyway, Doc, over to you.
Okay.
Obviously, you've got the whole map, and you can clamber up any of these other buildings. We're going to assume they've
Oh,
all
yeah,
got.
'cause that's totally what he would do. No, since I got my goggles, which have magnification on them.
Yep.
Enhance.
I'm going to carefully, while staying behind cover.
Yep.
Thoroughly, work on thoroughly searching the rooftops to try and find that sniper.
Yep. If you've got the ability to zoom and everything, I'll let your zoom negate 1 point of the penalty, so that's a 6.
I will try for better with. I'll take the 6, I guess.
Okay, I'm afraid. Yeah, I thought
Even if I
I'd
can't
say-
find him, I'd like to can I at least narrow down, find where he
Yeah, yeah.
isn't?
I will allow. I shall. Yeah, I think that's quite reasonable. You can eliminate. You eliminate that. You eliminate that building completely, or filter it like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable. 90, 93. Character can jump 1 inch horizontally or half an inch. All these as if. Okay, so just so anyone wants to know, with a if you start the run up back here, and you get a raise on your athletics roll, you can clear that distance and jump onto the roof of that building. I'm thinking if you want to start moving from rooftop to rooftop is what I'm trying to say. You can't get to that building from here.
In case you don't make your athletics roll, can you use an athletics roll to stop in time?
You can,
No,
well,
you'll stop
No.
in time.
But you can make an athletics roll. You can make an athletics roll to try and grab something on your way down.
yes,
Yeah.
that is correct. I completely did forget. Found this looking further, testing vehicles. Character can test a vehicle with an appropriate action. Hero, yeah, I will read that later. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I have completely forgotten that I was given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posters to give you bennies today, and I've only just remembered. I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you one of the 5 posters Travis made already. That I forgot.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That I completely forgot to.
Dude's out there making posters.
Travis
And
does.
you just ignore them.
I do. Yeah, I just ignore them. I'm just a bad GM, aren't I? I'm a very, very, very bad GM.
Well, now you did. Yeah, you just saying.
No.
You feel
You're a
guilty.
bad streamer. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
point taken. I'll take it back. Yeah, there is a difference. I'm a bad streamer. Benny's okay. When life deals you wrong cards, you have bennies up your sleeves. I have to laugh actually. Well, yeah. I'm starting converting the next adventure because none of them are Savage Worlds ones. I'm converting over to Savage Worlds, and the first scene's all set in bouncing bennies. So it's like, oh, that's got to be done for Savage Worlds, doesn't it? A whole adventure opening scene set in bouncing bennies, and it's not what you might think it is. Okie dokie. Marbles is up next. Marbles is.
Mr. Marbles.
Okay, Marbles is not happy. Gunfire and everything else. Marbles is
I
going to
can't
make
say I blame him.
an athletics check.
Look, we're not happy about it either, Mr. Marbles.
No, his name is DC.
Okay. You see now, Lawn and Case and Patch and Brick are all up on the roof. So all of you can attempt an athletics check. You wish to grab Marbles as he suddenly goes, "Wow!" Jumps out of there and then leaps across that distance. It's an opposed athletics. Ooh, Lawn nearly did it.
Oh, I nearly did it.
Well, I'll say, hang on a sec. I'm just going to check because unfortunately,
Does
the
anybody
cat
want to
is wet.
assist Lauren?
The cat's wet. During combat, catching me doing athletics roll -2, which is because of the weather, which is fine. So no, -1. Law.
You got me.
Lawn
over here
and
biting my
Brick.
tongue.
Lawn and Brick. No, I'll take it back. Lawn and Brick. You both successfully, even with the -1 penalty, both successfully. Push the cat.
Intercept.
you both successfly intercept marbles. So between the two of you, you both basically jump. It's like a free action reaction. Because after that, you'd have to chase it, but I would give you a free action. So you both successfully grab hold of the cat.
Excellent.
You have marbles. Benjamin, you're up. You're in the apartment.
Did I hear somebody say something about having captured marbles?
And
We
if they
found the
say something.
marbles.
Yeah, did somebody say something?
Yep, got him. Ducking.
Okay.
Stay low to the ground, Brick. Stay low to the roof.
CL4 in the apartment here?
It doesn't say. I'm going to. I think he flew off, didn't he, when he went to get to the chopper?
Flew off when he gave us the mission, but we didn't know
Right,
where he was going.
But it sounded like he was going home.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't want to go. I'm just trying to remember because he might not go home, given that that's where they beat him up. So I'm just going to check back if it does tell us where he went. Otherwise, of course, he could have gone home in case the cat came back. But then I think he
Sounds like that poor monkey punch.
Oh, but the imp looking for him and then find specific. Okay, possible. Get him cleared on pavement.
Probably went to a speakeasy to cool off.
Let's say he's not that bright, so yes, he's in the home. And now with the gunfire, he's probably regretting coming home. Probably as you go in through the door, you find him frantically moving the stuff he used to barricade the door out the way to run away again as you come in.
Okay, it sounds like they've caught Marbles. He's up on the roof. Let me go get him and bring him to you. Can you keep him in here and not jumping out this window?
He looks at you. He looks at you, panicked, and nods.
Okay, then I will go ahead and out to the fire escape and climb up. Twink.
You back on the roof.
and grab the cat. Tuck him up under my arm. Animal to animal, we're both okay. It's all good.
Wow,
Okay.
you didn't even have to roll to see if that thing would scratch at you?
Oh, believe me, there are rules in there.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like any cat I know.
Obviously, the reassurance that's from later on. It takes reassurance, patience, and frankly a decent amount of traits before he settles. You have to ignore that bit. At the moment, it's only the first sentence that matters, Benjamin. You're wrestling a roughly 6 kilos of exhausted, furious cat, all claws and indignation, and siren-like yowling. Okay? The rest of it you'll have to deal with later.
If Marbles is doing that when we catch him, can I try to persuade Marbles to calm down?
Next turn you can, if you want to, yes.
Wow,
Okay,
there's
next turn I don't
gunfire
have
going
Marbles
on and
anymore.
shit.
Well, this gunfire going on, and I freely admit basically now that Benjamin's got hold of Marbles, Marbles is not going to hang around given half a chance. You know that. The point is, you're meant to be. Obviously, you were really lucky that you caught him. What's supposed to happen is you're meant to be having a firefight and chasing a cat over the rooftop. So believe me, the cat is going to make every attempt to escape, so you can have some fun. Obviously, in inverted.
Do we have a backpack to put that thing in?
Actually, I
Just
think
hold on.
someone picked up a cat carrier at the beginning.
Who let
Yeah,
the
like
cat out of the
I'm
bag?
not kidding. I'm not kidding. You want to put that thing in some sort of a bag.
Like I said, I think Lauren mentioned picking up a cat carrier.
Did I pick up a cat carrier?
Did he put it?
I don't think I put one.
He's carrying. You did put a cat carrier on your inventory.
Nice. Sweet.
Okay,
Shove
cat
that
carrier.
thing in there.
Well, obviously it's combat, so we'll wait to see what Case does, and then we'll worry about it on initiative. It's all down to whether the cat goes first. Yes, who's spinning pennies to make the cat go first. Anyway, what's Case up to?
The Case is going to take cover.
Case is going
This
to
is
take
worse,
cover.
Yes.
an angry cat or a sniper.
Yeah, Ca-
6
That's a good-
kilos.
Case
That's a
is
pretty
going to
big
duck
cat.
and take cover.
Oh yeah,
That's like
oh yeah.
halfway
it's a
to a
big-
mountain cat.
It's a big cat. Yeah. Well, it's probably all the cybernetics. Okay.
Oh, good. Well, if
Paquette got the Joker.
no, Piquet got the Joker. Or is
Lord's
that what you
going.
said? I thought you said
Lord's going before marbles, though.
Yay! There's hope.
Pickett is going to move over to Lorne, take the cat
Sorry.
treats, bag and
Okay,
bag
on.
of cat treats that she has, and put them in the cat carrier
Oh, nice.
and say, "Here, Marbles, come on, Marbles," and try to do
Sunday
her
long
best
shot.
to help convince Marbles to willingly go in the cat carrier.
Okie dokie. Did you say you taking it? What did you say? The treats? Did I hear you say treats?
Yes, I was taking the
Yes.
cat treats and putting the cat treats
Okay.
in
A
the cat
persuasion.
carrier.
Okay. Therefore, you get a persuasion roll or survival roll, your choice, at +1.
I don't have survival, so it'll have to be persuasion.
Tavis says the worst. You think what's worse, an angry cat or a sniper? And Tavis' answer was worst is an angry cat girl sniper.
Okay.
And then long
I
shot
have-
said
That sounds
happy,
like Tavis.
and then long shot 9060 said happy Sunday everyone.
I have a question.
Ask
My
away.
persuasion when dealing with most other beings is a -2.
That's because
Does
you're an
that have the same
outsider.
effect on the cat?
No, because
Then
it's
I'll
down
just
to
roll.
it's the outsider is when reviewed by humans and everything else. You're deemed a meta-human and therefore,
Mhm.
inferior to pure humans by some people.
Right.
Cats
Human prejudice. Cats don't have human
Yeah.
prejudice. They have their own.
Cats don't. They have their own. Yeah. If you've got an opposable thumb,
Cats
they
hate
might follow.
everybody.
If you've got an opposable thumb, and therefore you can. Actually, fact, that's. I can't remember. Was it Love and Robots? It was Love and Robots.
cannot
Some robots are
re-roll.
going. Hang on. You can spend it. Why did you roll a dice? Did you roll from
I
the
just
desktop?
rolled a straight up dice instead of rolling the one where I had the -2. So I've got to do that different. Right. Because
Oh,
You
I
get
see
a
what you mean.
D6 too.
Just give
Yeah.
yourself a +2 modifier on and then roll persuasion normally. That's the way to go for it. Or just
Oh, okay.
just roll it and we'll ignore the -2 penalty.
Sorry,
That's-
ignore that.
Both. Yeah, ignore
All
that.
right. And put
So-
a +2 there.
I think it was the very first ever episode of Love and
There we
Robots.
go.
You got 3 robots traveling around what appears to be a post-apocalyptic Earth, wondering what happened to the humans. And eventually, a cat turns up and it starts purring, and they think if it's purring means it's going to explode. And at the very end of the episode, where they're still pondering what happened to the humans, the cat who can talk explains that once cats got opposable thumbs, they didn't need the humans anymore, so they got rid of them.
All right. Well, there's a tip.
My
There-
God,
so
did
there's-
someone just
wait.
spend? Did Benjamin just spend 1, 2, 3, 4 bennies to try and beat marbles?
Yes, I did. And it took 4 of pennies to get better than the card I had.
That's depressing. That is so
Well,
depressing.
It's pretty hard to beat marbles. I was super lucky
Okay.
to be above him.
Okay,
right.
so right.
Those marbles do roll
On a
don't they?
success, marbles. Well, basically, you take marbles
That
from.
gets us a penny.
You've got marbles. You've negotiated marbles down from hostile to uncold.
That's good.
So is this
So-
a cat's eye marble?
Probably.
That's 2 bennies.
That's 2 bennies. A -2 bennies.
There was a marble rolling on that he let out under his breath that got missed too.
Oh, actually, you had the Joker bonus as well. So yes, I
Yes,
take
so
that back.
would actually be
You got a
raise, correct?
raise. You actually got a raise. That's even better because I hadn't actually moved the combat tracker on, so I didn't notice you had the Joker bonus. You actually got a raise, which means you've actually got the cat to calm down, and therefore you don't. You've actually got it down to neutral. Therefore, you all should be able to just pop it into the cat carrier quite easily. You won't be opposed rolls when it gets to well, marbles won't now attempt to flee. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yay.
Lord,
Obviously, DOS doesn't own a cat. Saying you can just pop it into a cat carrier.
Uh,
I don't
I
care
didn't
what
say.
the
I
temperament is.
didn't. I didn't say. I didn't say. It would. I didn't. I was possibly lulling you into a false sense of security.
I
ah,
just was thinking to myself, have you
and it
ever
is.
tried to do that? Because there's no such thing as just popping them in
Well,
quietly.
the
Oh,
problem is the last cat I lived with was when I was still living at home with my parents, and the cat, if it lost its collar, would bring its collar to me in its mouth so I could put it back. Loved its collar.
Oh wow.
wow.
Also,
it
when
is
it
true
when
that
it, when it when it got
I
diabetes,
tried to
when it
put
got
oh
diabetes,
boy.
it knew it basically never fought. When we had every day, we had multiple times a day, we had to give it its insulin injections. It was good as gold. It just sat. It just I mean, it stood there as we injected it. It obviously knew we were helping it somehow. It's a weird cat in that regard. So,
That
I
is.
said, yeah, it's unusual. I know. I mean, one of my all-time favorite. Last thing before we go back to the game, one of my all-time favorite things is if you've never read it, you've got to look it up. It will be on the internet. How to give a cat a pill.
Yeah,
It's the
I will check it out.
I split my sides laughing on that one. It's so brilliant. Anyway, Lorne, you're up. You have Benjamin's taken the cat off you. Pickett seems to have calmed the cat down. There's still a sniper out there. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to catch up with Benjamin with the cat carrier. I'm going to swipe a cat snack, and I'm going to get Marvel's attention, and with the snack, feed it the snack, and try and put it into the cat carrier. And I'm going to do that using persuasion, if that's okay.
Be my guest.
Just barely.
Indeed, everything is inferior to a cat from cat's point of view. Depends. Are you happy with a 4?
I guess not. I'll try a little harder.
The cat is neutral. The cat isn't cooperative. The cat is neutral.
Until he crit fails.
Yeah, I'll try one more time. Come on, explode.
Hang on, hold up. Sorry. You did, if you'd got the 6, it would have been fine because with using one of the cat treats gives you a +2 bonus. So you got 6s. You do get the cat to cooperate, and therefore on Marble's turn, it follows the cat treat you tossed into the cat carrier.
Cat carrier.
So Marbles goes into the cat carrier and eats the treats that you and Pickett put in there. Benjamin, Marbles is inside the cat carrier.
Benjamin will pick up the cat carrier, will climb down the ladder.
Taking cover, by the way.
Cat carrier
after
door
my turn.
first.
Oh, damn it, Pickett! You knew exactly what I was going to do.
Close the carrier first.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Close the cat carrier.
Foiled. No problem. And you take it downstairs. Yeah, no problem at all.
Close the cat carrier. Take it downstairs. Yeah.
And over to CL.
Yes. Yeah. Pass it in through the window to what's his name.
CL4. No problem at all.
And then kind of glare in the general direction of the sniper.
Indeed. You can make a notice check as you're looking around if you want to. If you're trying to spot the sniper.
Oh, I'm down a floor, so I don't expect. Yeah.
No, you could have done it before you went down. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Okay, Patch, you're up. If you wish to move your drone first, feel free to move your drone first.
Right. Still no sniper, right?
Well, that's the point. So if you, yeah, you don't. Well, obviously you've locked in better where the idea of sniper is. Okay, you get a +1 bonus on your. No, you don't. You get an unmodified notice check on your drone. Right.
Ooh.
Oh, oh, right there. But obviously, at the moment, only the drones see it.
All right, I've spotted him. He's on the corner to the northwest. He's in the southeast corner of the building to the northwest of the building the drone is over.
anyone who's got any visual cyber eyes or anything else, the drone pings the location direct. Anyone who doesn't have cyberware will do it the hard way. Patch, what do you want to do?
Let's see. I'm going to take cover.
Take cover.
And how many drones can I control at a given time?
Well, the drones are autonomous, so you can only directly control one drone at a time, but your drones can also do their own thing. So if you're controlling the drone, you'd use your stats over the drone stats. But if you get the drones can be autonomous and do their own thing. So if your shooting's better than your drone shooting, if you directly control the drone, then you'll use your shooting. But if you're not directly controlling the drone would use its own shooting.
Okay, then I tell the surveillance drone to move over the target, and I'm going to release the other drone. This one's Beulah. Beulah's okay.
Beulah's okay. Beulah, I believe, is probably too big.
Beulah would be in the van.
I think so
beat her
too.
way out of the van.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not saying she can't beat her way out of the van. The point being is she won't start where you are. She'll start where the van was. If that makes sense.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
How high can she go up?
Beulah has a flight pace of 6.
8.
6.
Damn it. Where are you, Beulah?
Beulah has a pace of 6.
Beulah.
So Beulah can get up to Beulah can get to any height you like and can move 6 inches. Beulah can go up to height 7 if you want, and then fly, and then move 6 inches horizontally.
Come on, let me pick her up. Why can't I pick her up?
Just ping her where you want her to go, and I'll move her.
Well, just 6 inches towards the target.
Towards the target. Okay.
Yeah.
6 inches towards the target. Put Beulah there.
Yep. Can we take a shot from this distance? What do we think?
It will be. Hang on. The shotgun needs updating. Hang on a second. Shotgun. I should use the. Shotgun.
Oh, she only has a shotgun?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not. Shotgun is to be a 24. Oh, what the hell? Why not?
Change it to a pump.
Watch out you don't hit the other drone.
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, you're at the same height as the other drone. It's between you and the target, so. And you're using a shotgun.
Does it get spread on it or something?
It depends if you're using slugs or not. That's why I wanted to check. I can't remember. I think you weren't using slugs. Because the damage is different. That's what I just need to check. I was going to check the combat shotgun again. The combat shotgun. Yeah, it must. Yeah, it'll get the spread. So yeah, it's fine. It doesn't say it can't. It doesn't say slugs, so that's fine. Yeah.
unstable platform.
You changed that. He never turned off the global.
Didn't change the global. Yeah, good point.
That's 7.
Reminded me.
Probably a miss.
Minus. You'll need an 8 because of the cover, and then because of the rain, you'll need a 10.
Yeah, he's just right now. She's just trying to make sure he keeps his head down.
Yeah, there we go. Supplying cover fire.
Yeah. All right, that's it for me.
Thank you for all the bennies.
I think it's time to give you another Benny from the. Time to give you another Benny from Tavis's stack.
They are
Bennies, I
flowing
think.
right now. That's good.
Tavis's next Benny one was Bennies need to change the plot. They're the only chance you've got.
So Tavis.
That's he
Yeah.
is
Post
a
Rising,
Tavis, actually.
Savage Worlds.
Tavis is awesome.
Okie dokie. Brick, you're up, sir.
Can Brick run along the side of the top of this building and then jump over to here?
You
Parkour.
certainly can. Yes, you can.
Got to make an athletics roll.
Yep,
Very
but because
important.
you don't need a raise to jump 2 inches. You don't need a raise to jump 2 inches. If you move at least 2 inches first. So yep, you basically clear that distance. So that is 4 inches to there. You climb across to there. You've still got 2 inches of movement left. Well, ignore the fact it says 9 because the vertical. Oh no, hang on. The 2 inches counts as the movement, so you just land there. Thinking about it, it's 2 inches. Still, 2 inches of horizontal movement. So that's your pace. You just basically get a run up and clear the distance and land on the other side quite successfully.
And then move into cover.
And move into cover, no problem at all. Effects. Giving you. Unfortunately, the tops of these buildings aren't very good for cover, but it's okay. You now have light cover as you sort of duck down below the hole, behind the low wall. Is what I was trying to say. Okay. The other thing you notice, Brick, as you just jump across, is there's someone slowly moving along the ground towards the other building. It's the guy that it's the guy that was in the bar at the very start, if you remember.
The one we almost killed.
One you almost killed. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's have him a bit beat up. He looks a bit beat up, but he's alive now. Bashed up and beaten, but he's still there. He's obviously making his way. He's trying to make his way surreptitiously towards the next building. Okay, a sniper.
Use a mind, the mind link to pass that on to the crew.
Yes, of course you can. Yeah, that's the point. That's why I'm marking him because you've got comm links. You can do that. The sniper takes a pot shot at you, Brick, as you land and dive into cover. The bullet missing you as you dive into cover. Doc, you're up, sir.
Okay. How tall is this building in the central spot? It's a little hard to tell.
I'm going to say that this building here is 4 high. That building's obviously lower. That building's obviously lower. So their height 3. These are height 4. That's a very good point. It's actually let's sort that out right now.
And I know that guy's down there now, so two, 3, 4. Got hurry on, so my pace should be
Hello.
7. Pace should be 7, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yes, I can move up to there using cover, keeping cover.
Movement. There we go.
Is that me? Apparently. And
There's meant to be. Let's change that.
he's going to be long range. Sure. Oh no, wait. Is there anything I can do with bennies? Catch your breath coming through. Sure. I got this. On your feet. Go faster. Now. Alright, so just hope I don't critically fail then.
Is it? I think that gives you the heights, doesn't it? There you go.
Alright, I guess.
That's an accurate throw.
Yeah, I thought that would have been, I would have thought that would have, and it says 6, so I thought that would have been medium range, but apparently not. I got him targeted.
Even at medium range, it would have done it.
So he needs to make a vigor check.
Second.
I'm very disappointed.
I might miss something if you said something there.
Oh, you don't have it on me. You don't have initiative on me. That's probably why things went.
Ah. Why is it on? Yeah, why is it on him? I don't know what's happened there. I must have pressed the wrong button. Let me. Oh, I know why. Because it's not your turn yet. But that's fine. There's a hidden person, which. Let me change that then. I'm going to change where he's moving to. Because I wasn't paying attention because I was doing the numbering, you didn't see this other person, so I'm going to have to change the maneuver he makes to narratively explain why you didn't see him, because you would have seen him if I'd done the move I intended him to do for your turn to move down there. So that's all good. Righty ho. That's case out of the way. End of round. Start the next
it's not case out of the way.
one. Oh, sorry, Case, you're up now. Go for it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stay in cover. I can't do much with combat like this. And so I figure it's best to stay out of the fray until there's somebody up here to deal with.
There's a guy down there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not a long range. I don't have any of that kind of capability. I don't. I know I don't. So I'm going to stay undercover and just end my turn.
The point being is this guy. If you look at his token, he's obviously chromed. Therefore, Yuko certainly can affect it.
Oh,
He's cybered.
Oh,
That's the point I was trying to make.
no, I didn't see that. Where I'm? Oh, because he's got.
Yeah.
it's
got
good. You rolled
implants.
an
No,
ace anyway, so you're going first now.
There you go. Well, actually,
Okay.
because Marble's got the Joker, but Marbles should actually be on hold. So, but Marbles is friendly to all of you now, so Marbles got the Joker.
Thanks, marbles.
Just throw marbles at
Good
the guy running down
kitty.
there.
Good
Since he's friendly to
kitty.
us now.
The only thing I need to do is from a combat range. Oh, I'm not going to worry about it. Obviously, you should really all be 24 inches up, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So if you want to wreck him or stun him or anything else, you can.
I'm going to
Or
get
scramble
him.
his circuits. You can do whatever you like to him because that's the point. You can affect cyberware, and he's got cyberware.
Mm-hmm.
You can't affect him, but you can affect his cyberware. So yeah, you basically attempt to wreck his cyberware, which shakes him. Yeah, basically you send out your nanites or however you do it, and basically that the circuits start frying and he starts shaking all over the place.
Now, who is that guy? We ran into him
That's him.
before, and what happened?
I wouldn't worry anymore because basically Case takes one look at the guy, looks at the guy's cerebral implants, and literally decides that they should be overloaded. All the rest of you hear is a short, loud pop. And
Was he
And
an
the
enemy,
Billhouse
or was he?
and a now decapitated body lands on the floor. Well, we say decapitated. Decapitated implies there's still a head to find.
And with that, I guess I will move ahead. I'll crawl, so it'll
But you
be.
detected. It's not too late.
Yeah, no problem.
I can't move very far.
It's okay.
And
Doc.
I would have
Sorry.
ended my turn.
That's okay. I was trying to be helpful. Doc, you're up. So you threw a gas grenade and the guy's head vaporized.
That's some powerful gas.
That's what she said.
Oh, dude.
After taco night.
Oh, what I will say is, from your perspective, on Obi-Wan's turn, Mortimer did spot movement over there.
Over where? Run that by me again.
There. What Mortimer picked up was he saw a figure moving like that.
We got people all over this map.
They all arrive they arrive at different times, you see. Obviously the sniper was here waiting in case the cat came back. And then obviously as soon as you lot appear on the roof, the sniper called in the fact you were here, and the two that were nearest by turn up quick. Meantime, the other two are still driving back because you lost them. But anyway, Doc, you're up. The point is, someone is there. Based on the surveillance drain, you have another member of the opposing team over there on the ground somewhere. I didn't ping there. I don't know who pinged there, but wasn't me. So it's up to you what you want to do, Doc. Yeah. Over there.
There. Okay.
Talking Doc, we can't hear.
It might explain why this other guy's head blew up.
See, how the hell did you just move a 10? Base should be 7.
Still can't hear you, Doc.
Oh, sorry. I turned my mic off. I spent a penny for Must Go Faster out of the Benny book.
It's absolutely fine. I apologise because I didn't hear. I heard you spent the penny, but I didn't know why, so that's okay.
Does that add to your pace?
Pennies, pennies, pennies.
I get my running die at a maximum effect. I ignore the running penalty, and I have hurry on according to effects. I have hurry, which gives me a +2 pace. So my pace with that is 11.
So you've got 1 inch more
Sorry.
movement. When you get to there, and obviously you can.
I'm looking down to see if I see anybody.
You will be able to. I just need to make them visible. There you go.
Okay. In which case I will make my. Do I have anyone targeted? No.
You can sort of lean out, target him, and lean back. Ooh.
I'm going to try
that worked.
a raise. Just because I've got a bunch of these.
You got the Benny.
All right, so vigor check, get a -2 for the raise.
You got the. You succeed. He got a 5. He does have his own bennies though, so I'll spend one of his bennies on a reroll and get a 5. So what is it? What happens if they're gassed?
Says stunned.
Okay, you stun him. So he falls to the floor prone.
Okay. And that'll be end of my turn.
Let's have a look. I've obviously done something wrong on your. Stunned, so why didn't that apply? I don't know. Maybe it might have done if I'd applied it. Find out. Okay.
Well, I thought he had 5 and then 5, but that'd be a success. Well, the first one would have been a success because he rolled a 7 with the -2 from vigor.
You're right. Yes, you're right. I'm being stupid. I'm being very stupid because, of course, he is. I was doing it as an opposed roll, but it's actually just against their vigor, isn't it? The first one was successful. I wasted one of his bennies on a roll I didn't need to do. So that's my fault. I've wasted one of my NPC's bennies. He'll give me dirty looks later. So he's absolutely okay. You're quite correct. Patch, you're up. So obviously Mortimer's over here. Balula's
right,
there.
I've got him on command to just hover over the target.
Yeah.
Because I switched over to controlling Beulah, so.
So he will. Well, you actually literally mean control hover over because that puts Mortimer over there.
Yep.
Okay. He hasn't reached target yet. He's there at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, and that gives us your Mortimer. And Mortimer, according into there.
All right, Beulah's going to take another shot.
Another shot.
It's just how she relates to people. It's the only way she has to reach out and touch somebody.
Reach out, touch someone.
So 11 is in short range, but probably a 6 won't hit still. Yeah.
The +2 shot is cancelled out by the poor visibility. So the only reason you don't hit is because of the fact that Beast, when they're not taking their action, is basically lying prone behind some cover they've set up. If that makes sense, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
no,
you can go on. You can go. The trick is you know where they are. What you would have to do is go on hold, wait for Bob to pop up, and then attempt to interrupt Bob if you want to negate the cover bonus.
No, I think it'll wait till Beulah can get over the target, and then ain't no cover that's going to help him.
Exactly. The cover. The cover is only from this direction. Obviously, if you get behind them, they haven't got cover. Do you wish to do anything?
No. Is there like a dodge command that I can take?
No.
I can't remember.
The best you can do is take cover, which is what you're doing at the moment. If you haven't already, Have you taken cover?
Trying to get full cover.
Well, if you can lie prone if you want to upgrade it to full cover. If you want to upgrade to full cover, you can just lie prone. Then of course that's all you can lie down if you want.
Oh, that HVAC unit. I figured I was just leaning up against the HVAC unit controlling the drones.
Yeah, but if you want to go
Yeah.
prone, you want to go prone. That will give you full cover
Ugh.
because you
I
are
know,
prone
cold.
in the rain.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I mean, from
I'll
your
get down to that.
perspective, if you're jacked into your drone anyway, it doesn't matter too much, does it?
Yeah.
I say
Yep,
milk full,
okay.
it's medium cover. But if you go prone, you can upgrade it to a full. But the point is you're lying down and can't do a lot. Okay, now the Beast of Lebanon is up next.
Never be Beast Babylon.
This. Not putting the action. 2 shots this round. One attempting to shoot the drone that's closest, and one attempting to shoot the next closest drone. This time I remember the multi-action though. So it's although that should be a miss.
Mm.
Oh no.
Weather.
No. Yeah, no. She's got the scope that negates the poor weather. That's why. Got a scope, which gives her a bonus on her shooting.
I know it's supposed to sound like a bunch of bennies being unloaded, but it always sounds like a horse neighing to me. That sound effect.
I don't know what that was actually. I don't know what that sound effect was because Betty's being spent is that's Betty's being spent. It's meant to be re-rolling your dice. So I don't know what that other one was. That must be the shaken sound effect. I don't know what that was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be.
I didn't think that was the
Okay.
shaken sound effect. Okay, Pickett, you're up.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Running, I can't apply a running dice to my fly, can I?
You cannot. Remember, you can take
So
new
the
powers and give yourself speed.
the must go faster won't work with fly either, correct?
Modules, fun, best of the rest, must
I
go.
Because it
don't
says the
see why it
running die.
wouldn't, but it
It's a
probably
running
is
dice,
reasonable
and
to
so it won't.
say.
Never mind, it won't. It won't because it applies to the running dice.
Yeah,
Well,
no running.
you should be able to get the other benefits, right? But you could go to your maximum pay. No, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
The only other benefit is you don't get the running penalty.
Yeah,
But
and
if
if
you don't have a
can't
running
run,
die,
then
if
the
you're not
running
rolling, yeah.
penalty is not going to have any effect anyway.
Exactly.
Well, Pickett knows there's a sniper over there, so she's going to turn invisible
Okie dokie.
for her action. Roll that. Well, first I got to target me.
I've targeted you.
Target me. Thank you.
Just so you can make your roll.
I failed that. Do I roll again?
You can spend bennies to re-roll it because it's still a spirit check. There you go.
There we go. All
I'm
right.
really mad. He shot Beulah. Everyone, he shot Beulah.
And then Pickett is going to fly towards Bob for her full 6.
Okay. Ooh.
You can't just shoot her.
Are you
No,
elevate?
not from here. I don't have
Are
anything
you
that-
are you changing elevation?
She's up for.
Do you want to go higher?
Yeah, take me up to 5.
A 5. Okay, make a notice check. I wouldn't worry about it. There's nothing to worry about.
I don't believe you, Mr. GM.
Can I roll a Betty on that?
Hands on fire.
If you remember, because there's a -2 penalty to visibility, and you rolled a 3. If you want to spend a Betty to to turn a 3 into a 4, you could certainly do that. And of course, you can always spend bennies on trait rolls.
Okay.
So if you want to make it, if you think a 4 is good enough, you can spend a benny and turn your 3 into a 4, or you can spend a benny and re-roll your notice check at -2. It's up to you which way you want to go.
Steal your
I
Benny.
will spend a Benny and re-roll.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
There we go.
And you want to spend another Benny to bump that to a 12?
Yeah, I could. That would be 2 raises. So
Yeah.
I will change that to a 12.
Boom.
Ooh, all right. I'll say we got 2 more at the door.
They are currently just that you can't actually see it, but they're currently just getting out of a armored limousine. You know, the Aegis
Right,
Crown
the
96. Yeah.
The car
Is it
that
still there?
was chasing us
You could use a new
previous, right?
vehicle.
They
So
are literally
I'll let-
they're literally climbing out the car. The point being is next turn they'll be dealt in, but this turn,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They haven't acted, but as it were.
Right.
I
All
should
right,
just
I'll
I
Show
should
where
take
they
them off.
were?
Yeah.
Where they are?
Let the guys know that there's
thank
2
you.
more coming in from the west of us. And that it's the 2 guys that were in the car before. The car that
And
was
then
chasing.
it's Rick.
Oh,
Well, I really like that go faster option, so I think I may try to employ that as well.
I
What
don't know
I'm
why-
thinking of is doing a little hop, a skip, and a jump to end up about here.
Okay, so basically, it's up to you. If you want to, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that brick power thing. That was a weird one. I don't know what's going on there. If you right, so unless you want to run, 6 inches will get you to there. So if you want to do,
if he uses the go for fast option, he is running, right? Necessarily.
yes. Oh, he's using a Benny to do that, so you are running automatically. That's absolutely fine. Which means you get the run die, don't count as running in, so therefore you've got your pace is currently
6.
8 because of the hurry. So
All right.
8 plus 6 is 14, so you can move up to 14 inches. So you can move yourself up to 14 inches. I would move to there to minimize the jump distance, as it were.
That exactly was my plan. Correct.
Yeah, because you've got to have at least 2 inches run up, as it were. So 2 inches to there, and then you get to make an athletics check to get to there, which is no problem at all. And you move to there, and you get to make an athletics check to get to there. Was it that way you were planning to go? Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. You've still got 3 more inches of movement. I don't know which way you want to go. All these 3 buildings here are all the same height. So there's just like a low wall which you could just scrabble over. You don't need to do an athletics check for any of those.
I'm
Take
looking
cover.
to move over here beside this.
That thing.
Yeah, that thing. So use that for cover from Bob over here,
You'll
so
get
I
to
can
the
at least
Sarcophagus of an ancient
close.
mummy is
The
with
next
Yeah.
round, I can use a pistol shot to shoot back at it because that's all I'm carrying is a pistol.
You get to there, unfortunately, and that's where you run out of pace. But it's very nice, and obviously you can duck down behind the low wall, giving yourself light cover again.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
That's nice. Yeah, literally jumpy across. You see, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, Brimstone did not.
Wait. You expect the players to do what they're supposed to be doing?
Brimstone did not get incapacitated. So he's up next. Unlock him. And that. 6. So that is medium range, which is -2. Which is still an accurate throw, which I really should have done was done a target on you. So let me. How did that work? Where it is, Doc is there. It didn't. He isn't target. Silly me. Let's target Doc. And we'll make a roll, and the modified roll will be a 4, regardless of what the actual dice say.
I am taking cover. Oh, he's throwing.
Yeah, it's an area of effect. He's throwing us a gas grenade at you, so you get to make a vigor check. You can either just make a straightforward vigor check or click on the vigor check on the combat tracker. I don't mind which.
I don't need to. I have got a respirator with its own oxygen supply.
Fair enough. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect.
I had to make sure I didn't use myself.
That's fine. Yeah, he doesn't know that, so yeah, he lobs a gas grenade which goes off, and that's all good. Okay.
Lauren is Marbles is downstairs in the apartment.
Marbles
Marbles
Marbles is downstairs in the cat carrier in the apartment. Therefore,
okay, that's where
visible on that.
Lauren is heading to the apartment to catch up with Marbles and assist in getting the footage off of the chip.
Okie dokie.
And getting a copy of it.
Okay, I'll take you down to level 3, which puts you in the apartment. No problem at all. We'll deal with that post-combat, but that's what you're definitely working on that right now. That's not a problem.
Okay.
All good, well and good. That brings us to Benjamin, was in the apartment. You've given Marbles to CL4. What do you want to do now?
Well, I figured I had stepped back out onto the fire escape.
Yes.
And I heard Pickett say something about somebody to the west. So I think I'm going to take advantage of this runny thing that everybody else is doing.
I let it happen. I'm ready to get a maximum run. I quite like. I have to admit, I like that one. Quite nice.
So 16 inches. I will make my athletics check to be able to jump down from this fire escape without killing myself.
You are technically 18 inches off the ground.
Well, I'm
it
going
says
to
3.
use the athletics check to climb down.
I know, jump down. Yeah.
and then, Okay. And then stop that.
Technically speaking,
There we go.
yeah, if you're jumping down, I'll let you off. So yeah, we'll say yeah. You're on the ground. You've still got how much? What's your total move?
18 inches or 16 inches rather.
Okay, yeah, we'll say 6. I'll let you get to there, but that's your lot jumping down as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I was hoping for, is just to dart over
I'll let you
there.
do that. Yep.
That'll work.
Morningstar and Vulcan have got out the car and will be dealt in this round. Oh dear, the sniper's going first. Multi-action. I think we're going to do the action. So first shot. First shot misses Brick. Second shot misses Beulah. Doc, you're up. By the way, you can try reasoning with the guy you're up against. Doc, you recognise is Brimstone, the leader of the other gang, so you could probably persuade him to call them off if you wanted to. Says looking at the timeline for the adventure.
I was gonna say, are these netrunners? Is this a netrunner or is this a gang? Because I've seen you kind of.
No, they're netrunners. They're netrunners. This is Brimstone and his gang, the ones who phoned you up earlier. They've been after the cat all night.
Okay.
So from a professional courtesy point of view, now you've got close enough, you recognise him. That's up until now you weren't sure. So you can, you can try professional courtesy, intimidation, persuasion, whatever, to try and convince him to back off, which is possible.
Do I know that they already have the cat and such.
You know the cat.
because-
You know the cat's safe because you've got comm links. You've heard the cat's been delivered back to the owner.
All right. Have you downloaded that information yet? Or do I need?
He is downloading it this at the moment. So yeah, but you don't have to. Brimstone doesn't know you've already downloaded the information.
Well, no. That's
Yeah.
like I'm keeping cover, and it's like, hey, Brimstone.
Yep.
Bad news. We've already got the cat and the data. At this point, you're putting your lives at danger for nothing. But tell you what, I'm pretty sure we can talk him into deleting whatever footage you want deleted for an appropriate fee. Eviction.
No, you can't use. You
You
unfortunately
wacky piece of shit. Oh wait.
What are you doing?
Oh God, I've hurt me arm.
Can
Right. You can't. I decided that critical failures need to happen. You have dumb luck. I will.
Okay.
You get dumb luck, but you don't get to use conviction to negate critical failures anymore. However, I do like your you piece of shit line on the end that someone made there. So unfortunately, what I will say is it doesn't work. It just rather than let you re-roll that, don't worry, I'll let you spend a penny to make another action afterwards. We're going to, because it's the start of the round, and because it worked rather well the other day when we ran out of time, we are going from a round by round thing into finishing this entire encounter as a quick combat. So all of you will go down in order. You'll all get to narrate how you deal with things. You all get a roll. On a critical failure, you'll take multiple wounds. On a critical failure, you take a wound. On a failure, you'll take a point of fatigue, and on success on a failure, you take a wound. On a critical failure, you take D4 wounds. On a success, you'll take fatigue. And on a raise, you'll take no damage. But you all get to narrate exactly whatever you want and how the encounter ends. And that does include Lorne because you're frantically trying to get the data off, everything else. So, you can all gang up. You can decide whether you let the rest of them go or what you want to do with them. So that's the whole point. So, Doc, I'll let you spend a penny to re-roll your persuasion as a quick encounter action. So what do you do with a persuasion? So go on, narrate what Doc does for the rest of the fight. This is it.
I'll try, like I said, because in which case I'll use persuasion to I'm sorry, my brain's
okay. I'll let you reuse. I'll tell you what. That's your reuse on the. I'll tell you what. That's the reuse on the persuasion. You're basically trying to argue with him. Brimstone at the same time is not really listening. He's quite mad. By the end of it, though, you managed to convince him. But you have resorted to persuasion with fists, if that makes sense. And by the end of it, you do suffer some minor cuts and bruises due to your dumb luck. But you do convince Brimstone to call things off. However, that does take time. So we'll see what the rest of the party get up to before you will successfully call them off. So, Mac, what do you do? Anything you like. You can move around. You can do whatever you want. There's multiple combat rounds and a single dice roll. What do you want to do? Have fun. Well, he's not here. We'll come back to him. Pickett, you're up.
Pickett,
Narrate your action in the rest of the fight, however many rounds it takes.
oh, okay. Well, Pickett was going to fly over to basically fly over to Bob.
Yeah.
And smack her with a couple of trank patches and take her down.
Go for it. Right, go for it. What skill do you want to use? You get a single roll.
That would be probably would be my fighting, so it's a touch attack.
Yeah, go for it. It's unmodified. So it's just a straightforward roll because it's a quick encounter now. You know, like we've done a lot of, and you'll see more of next week. That will be successful, which means you do. Well, you did, but you didn't respond. So and you were showing as not there, so I skipped you. Go back to you. And we can't hear you if you're asking questions. As it stands at the moment, with a 6, you will successfully trank her, but she does get to pistol whip you once, causing you some minor bumps and bruises. It's the end of the adventure, so I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Okay.
But you do trank her out.
I do. I've got 9 bennies. I can do it. I can benny it a couple of times.
Go for it. Go for it. Of course you can. Go for it. Oh, hang on. Let me take the fatigue off. Those are both 7s. So if you spend a Benny on one of those,
okay,
I get an 8. You're absolutely fine. Okay, Case.
Actually, she could have spent the second 6 Benny.
Yeah, no. I'd already applied the fatigue at that point, and I hadn't realised until the 3rd Benny was spent.
He's Bennyful.
Okay, I shall unlock tokens because you can. Tokens are unlocked. Movement is free because it's now a narrative combat. You could just. How do you end the? What do you do to conclude the fight, Mr. Case?
Me, I'm kind of worthless here, so I'm just going to.
You're not worthless.
Well, yeah. Ask my ex-wife. So I.
Morningstar.
You've got those 2 guys over there. You've got all of these guys are crones. You've got 2 guys over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was just going to try and stealth my way out of there, but okay.
Well, you could stealth your way out if you want to as well, but no problem. You could have been stealthing your way around to ambush these guys, and that's your stealth roll for the rest of it. And the fight's over by the time you reach him because Doc's already called it down. That's absolutely fine with me. Make your stealth check. It's absolutely fine. It's this is it. This is how you finish the fight.
This is how we're finishing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all it is. It's just how it ends.
I see a lot of 1s. Let's see how effective crit fail here for us.
If you take the 4, you just end up with minor cuts and bruises by the end of it. Oh, there you go. And there's your 9. Okay. Yeah, you're stealth. Yeah, you're still. You spent ages moving yourself around. You get into the perfect position. Move yourself to the perfect position, and then the call goes out that the fight's over. So you spend all your time deftly moving. It's a thing of wonder to see. It's going perfectly, and you're just in the right place to spring your ambush when basically the pack it up, it's over message comes over the things, so you can quietly curse to yourself. Patch, you're up, sir.
Right.
Oh, I'll loudly curse to try to flag your stream. I'm joking.
I know.
Oh, he says I know. Yeah. Okay.
Patch.
I saw Bob get taken out,
right? Bob, but you're basically, obviously, you can still be maneuvering in. You can still be having pot shots and taking shots at Bob. But Pickett finally gets over there and tranks Bob. It doesn't mean it's purely narrative. You tell us exactly what you want to do, how you finish the fight. You just get one skill roll and decides how beat up you are by the end of it.
So I'm just going to do a piloting roll.
They're
going to hover over Bob and just make it sure that
it didn't help. It didn't.
The idea of getting back up is a problem.
That will be a wound, a failure. So obviously, while manoeuvring stuff around, you have to you inadvertently pop up just as Bob fires a shot and it wounds you. But you're fine. That's a fatigue. That's fine. You just get a creasing bullet by the end of it.
Yeah, you know that's fine.
Yeah, well, you're trying to work out how you can get a better angle with your drones. You pop your head up at just the wrong moment, and you finish the fight with just a
I think I cracked my noggin on the corner of that HVAC.
yeah, exactly. But your suppress your Balula's laying down suppressive fire, keeping Bob down as Pickett comes in and slaps the trank patches on them, which is exactly what you want.
They need to grind these
But-
corners down. Oh, they hurt.
Benjamin, you're up, sir.
Okay, Benjamin is going to come over here and try and Morningstar Vulcan or whatever the appropriate term would be there. Basically, I'm going to go over there and just start clawing them to pieces.
That'll be a fighting check.
I claw to pieces.
Let's Benny that.
This is just bragging rights.
Each time.
Come on.
It's only
We
point
got all
of
these
fatigue,
bennies
isn't
and
it?
I don't do magic.
Yeah, but it's
But I got all these bennies and I don't do
I know.
magic, so I may as well throw
I
a few
hate-
at it.
I
Just
hate
remember,
leaving
crit,
bennies on the
don't
table.
forget, a crit fail is D4 wounds.
Oh, I know. That's why I stopped. I threw half my bennies at it and it didn't help. So
And Brick, obviously, you're getting cover from Patch's drones as you're moving across the rooftops. Pickett's going to slap the Patches on, but obviously you can still do other things. Obviously, you're still contributing. So narratively describe your run across the rooftops or what else you want to do. As you say, you want to get to cover there and cut far back or whatever. It's up to you. Tell us what you do towards till the fight ends.
Rick is going to come over to this corner, get cover, and then engage in suppressive fire against Bob.
Okay, make your shooting roll. Don't worry about the poor visibility. So that's a 5. That does mean that you will obviously take a point of fatigue at some point, unless you want to go for the raise. It's up to you.
I'm going to Benny for a raise. More than once.
just make shooting rolls rather than actually doing combat rolls.
It's getting worse and worse.
Well, it's the same
There's
value, but yeah,
There's
okay.
only one roll left.
I know it's the same die, but if you do it as a skill, then it doesn't put in all the penalties that I've, and doesn't use your ammo up. Yeah. And you might roll better. God, the fulfillability is still.
Yeah, I might, but it doesn't seem to be happening.
Well, it's a point of fatigue. It's not the end of the world. That's just-
Rick fires a lot of rounds towards that corner of the building as suppressive fire because that's about the best he gets.
That's fine. Yeah, again, likewise, in the return, it's sort of at the same time. Bob's obviously firing back, and either you take a bullet crease, or maybe you just trip over all the debris and crap that's on these roofs in the wet. But at the end of it, it's all good. And last but not least is Lorne, who I believe you were extracting the data, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, Lorne's doing two things. He's first of all, he's almost but not quite overwhelmed by all the action happening outside that he hears over the comms. So he's trying to cope with that, but he's focused on downloading the data. As soon as that's under control, he realizes that they could be in a predicament, so he barricades the apartment. Okay. And he uses he wedges the elevator doors shut so they can't open, and he uses the hallway rug, rolls it out on the stairway, the emergency stairway. So if and when he identifies people coming up, he can pull the rug out from underneath them and cause a Keystone Cop situation, and then run back to the apartment and barricade them in. So he's trying to be as safe as he can while also ensuring the safety of the data, and that's what Lorne is doing.
What skill do you want to use for all of that?
Persuasion, to persuade you that I did the right thing or something. I'm not sure.
I love it. Go for it. Persuasion. Okay. I love it. Go. Persuading the GM you did the right thing. I love it.
Oh, I must have done the right thing. Yay.
Wonderful stuff. I love it. It was a very good one. Okay, so basically, yeah. Obviously, Imp's down, which can't be helped. It's one of the risks of the trade. But obviously, Docs convinces Brimstone to call things off, and obviously with Bob tranquilized and Morningstar and Vulcan basically being held down being stuck there by Benjamin. They realise there's nothing they can do, and they back off. And congratulations there. So, with the echoes of the fight leaving, only the hiss of the rain and distant hum of the city, you're soaked through on slick rooftop, fingers numb as the pre-dawn cold creeps in. Whatever happens next, you need to get out of the weather. You check yourselves over. You report back to CL4 and dispatch, who obviously sent you on the mission. Back in the studio, Marble leaps from CL's arms, not your arms because you've already given them back to CL, into a large metal enclosure lined with a thick cushion and aggressively plush maelstrom toy. He fixes you with a look of pure disdain, drinks some water, and immediately curls up to sleep as if nothing of note has occurred. Obviously, once you're all back in the apartment, and Lorne and Case obviously get to work on extracting the footage with CL's help. Viewing the footage reveals Brimstone, Bob, and Imp meeting with a well-dressed executive they address as Mr. Ryder. The recording captures them agreeing to carry out a hit on Hester McNally, promising to secure her Hester McNally, yeah, like the promotion you deserve. Mr. Ryder, it sounds like Ryder should be female, but anyway, that's obviously a copy from the original Adventures. That's a type in there. Ryder provides a detailed dossier carrying McAnally's movements and residence before concluding, I'll leave the details to the professionals. So identifying Ms. McAnally and exposing her. Yeah, so yeah, that's interesting. I think actually it's meant to be Hester McAnally preparing a hit on Mr. Ryder, but we'll worry about it. I'll sort that one out. You've got some useful information you might be able to sell there in the future. But congratulations with that. You had successfully.
Well, no, did we negotiate Brimstone's crew paying us off for the data or and such, or was that a failure?
I see. Obviously, well, it's up to you what you want to do with that. It's up to you what you want to do with that information. That's obviously because obviously Brimstone's crew was hard to do a hit on by Hester McAnally to kill a Mr. Ryder. It's up to you what you want to do. If you said you're going to delete it, then they will leave without any, because that's the incriminating evidence on them. They will go, they will walk away, possibly having given you some payment as well. It's up to you how you want to deal with that. So discuss amongst yourselves now.
I like the idea of keeping the information and using it as a leverage against whomever this person is to making them another contact for one of us.
Well, yeah, we could do that. And certainly it would keep leverage, and they owe us a favor or something. Right?
Sorry, who was the target?
Or we could be good guys and let Bob and Brimstone and crew to go for the hit, and then stop the hit, so we look like heroes in front of the Mr. McNally or Mr. Ryder, whichever was the target.
Or we could just put the squeeze on and take the cash and run. People have bills to pay.
Let's see which way around it's meant to be, because I get the impression now that something got hungered up by myself in the conversion, or it's in the original text. Let's have a look at the original text.
Oh, wait, he's an executive. I don't care. No, wait, sorry. Who is Hestia McNally? Is she an executive or a good person?
Okay. From what I'm reading there, it says they address as Mr. Ryder.
Yes, but I get the impression I may have forgotten which way around it was at the time. That's the thing. Because they're talking about the promotions. Okay.
Secure her should be a secure him.
Yeah, I think I got it right. Watching it shows Brimstone, Bob, and Imp meeting with an exec they call Mr. Ryder, agreeing to take out a contract on one Hester McAnally and get him. That's it. I typed her by mistake. Getting him the promotion he deserves. So I got it confused. So Hester McAnally is the contract that's been taken out. Mr. Ryder, they obviously both work for the same corporation, and I suspect that he's decided to hire a bunch of runners to assassinate the other person who's up
His
for
boss.
the promotion. Well, no,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
basically him and Hester McNally are
Right.
obviously up
His
for the
peer.
same promotion. Yeah, so he's obviously decided to bump her off, so she gets the promotion. So it's up to you what you want to do with that information. As you're quite correct, you can basically use this if someone wants to basically get Brimstone, the Hellfire and Damnation squad as a contact in your next advance. You most certainly can use it to hold it over him and make him a new contact. So you've got another net running crew as a contact, which may or may not be useful in the future. Conversely, if you want, you can use it in another way. You could use it in any number of ways to get a contact. However you want to deal with it, it's your choice. Likewise, if you want, you can prevent the hit happening. Because obviously, we can always do that as an adventure next week, but that does put you up against Bob and that lot again. So it's up to you which way you want to go there. Or you can let them get on with it and then keep the footage, because then you know they did it, and that gives you another reason to turn Brimstone or Bob or the others into a contact for you. So it's up to you how you want to play it.
Well,
basically,
we can if we let the hit happen and keep the information, then we have this as both leverage over Brimstone and Ryder.
Indeed.
So it kind of serves a double duty that way.
It
So
does.
we
should
should kind
Or-
of work
Or
ourselves into getting
conversely,
too
we could mail the footage to Hestia to warn her that this guy's coming after her,
And get hired.
get a contract or get a contact that's a high level executive.
Exactly.
Well-
This is the thing.
We should find out where they work and find out what that company does and
Look,
whether we
they're
want
both
that company on our
corporate.
side.
Probably both
Yeah,
pieces.
who
of
is this Hestia?
And being a blackmailer
You don't know
is
that's
not.
yeah.
You don't. And being a blackmailer is not a good position.
Yeah, it's hard to come back from that.
It's a lot easier. I'd say just either turn it over for money or turn it over for connections. One of the two.
I
But
prefer to turn it
blackmailing-
over for the connection. A high level
Blackmailing-
executive is never anything to sneeze at.
Or the company, high level connection at the company.
And guess what? We could have a high level executive by not sending it over and saying, hey, put us in contact, let us,
We could also get a job as security
Together.
for that corporation, a gig.
screw that. You can't trust corpse or
Okay.
they're all
It's a-
crap.
Short-term job. Money in the bank.
I ain't
Anyhow,
gonna
can
bug
you tell us?
I'm not going to bug corp an exec.
Tell us what the corporation does, and then maybe that might be a more worthwhile connection than the scoundrels.
I would say just either take the money or take a connection, but we do not go into the whole blackmailing crap. That is a bad, bad place to be. I'll warn you that right now, because they'll never know whether they can trust you, and eventually they'll just have to kill you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I like the idea
That is
of,
some sound
of
logic.
letting Hestia, sending the footage to Hestia and letting her handle it and getting a contact, a favor owed, or a good contact with this corporation.
And we could do that with Mr. Ryder just as easily. They're
Indeed.
both exact.
No, because
probably
you're
both pieces.
no, I disagree, because he's
Here we go.
instigating a hit. So what's to stop him from instigating a hit on us?
We can let Doc do
We're
solo
assuming that
contact with
she
Ryder, and then they'll only know about Doc.
That's why I'm saying, I'm not worried about the exact. I mean, let's have good terms with Brimstone. That'd be much more useful.
What I
We
will
don't
point
even know
out
what
at
the
this
company does.
What I will
Company could
point
be
out, sorry to interrupt. What I will point out at this point is obviously I'm about to give you an advance. If someone does want to make the Brimstone guys be an actual formal contact via the edge, then you can do that. If you want them as an informal contact and they owe you a favor, you can also do that as well. But what I'm trying to say, if you want to take them as a contact so you can call on them multiple times, as it were, using the contact edge, someone needs to possibly tweak their advances. That's the only other thing I will point out before I give you the advance. Doesn't mean you can't have him as a contact, not with the edge, but obviously that's, you know what I mean? That's more, there's differences between taking an edge contact and just having someone you can communicate with and try and get them to help you. Whereas with the contact edge, I think they do help you, don't they? Once per adventure. That's what I'm trying to get at there.
Well,
if you want to contact, so it's up to you guys. Connections is what I'm thinking of. Sorry, connections.
Right.
The connections edge.
Well,
or you
and
can just have them as
that
a
would be
contact.
something yeah, I mean, if no one else wants it, I'm happy to take that as an edge. So that we have the solid
that's the difference.
contact.
That's the difference. You can either take connections to the fire and brimstone net ranging gang as an advance, which means maybe you could take once per session, assuming you can get in touch with them. You can call on your friends for a favor. That's the connections edge. Conversely, you don't have to take it as an edge. You can take it as, you can have them as a contact. I'll find the contact extension. You just make a note that you have a contact with them and you can contact them for help, but it's different to the edge. It's whether you know what I mean. It's a different way things work. Basically, as if you use it as a connections edge, they will possibly turn up and help you or provide something. If it's just a contact, then they may be able to help you. It's a subtle difference, I know, but it's one's a bachelor ability that you can call on them and it's guaranteed. If you can get hold of them, and you'll get help or an answer. Whereas the other way, it's down to how fickle I'm feeling at the time.
Indeed. I think that, yeah, like I said, I'll change my thing to that and be happy to take that for the group.
Well, does that settle it?
Sure.
It's fine with
If
me.
that's what the group wants to do.
Well, it sounds like it has some,
I have expressed
sounds like it
my
may be
opinion.
useful.
If you guys choose to do else, that's your guys' choice. But
If anybody
Yeah, I just
wishes,
think that
sorry, carry on.
yeah, no, I was just gonna say, I just think it would be helpful to have like an extra connection as the edge and without bringing them down on hurting us and haunting us at some point. So,
Sorry.
long term, and I'll eat as the edge.
I'm willing to. Sorry, I had to step away for a moment. I'm willing to take connections as a netrunner, but I also don't know that we want one person having all of our connections.
Right. That was the other thing, was I thought that we should probably, let you do something else and I'll take the one for this. And, especially since it fits with Case's character.
If anybody wants to make a research roll, you can look up, you can see if you can find any information out about Hester McNally or a Mr. Ryder. If you cross-reference them with Hester McNally, you know what I mean, you'll probably get a good hit. That would take a research roll to search the web if you want to try and find anything out about them. If you're thinking of going that route, it's up to you.
I'm going to spend a Benny to do research, which I don't have a skill on. and then I'm going to roll. I'll just roll my unskilled.
D4. Just roll a D4 plus your one. Roll your unskilled, but we'll ignore the -2 penalty. Yeah.
I have. I'll roll unskilled. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Actually, I'll put a 2 in there to try and ignore that right now.
That's just to remember. I'm glad you spotted that one. That's another one to remember. Is if you ever don't want to have a -2 penalty on an unskilled roll, you're allowed to spend a penny beforehand to negate the -2 penalty for that roll. Well, 4 is successful. And you might want to try. So, oh yeah, I can see you've got research coming after improvised fighter, so that's okay.
I do.
Okay, basically, as far as you can work out, you think that Hester and Mr. Ryder work for Sentinel Strategic Solutions.
Oh, S3. I've heard about them. What did I hear about them?
You've run into if you remember, when you didn't actually run into them, but you were avoiding Sentinel Strategic Solutions operatives at the same time you're avoiding the police. They are basically a private security consultancy. They specialize in counter-terror, urban stabilization, and executive protection. In other words, basically, they bribe the British government to basically fill in the gaps
contracts.
when they fill in the gaps when the Metropolitan Police aren't necessarily doing a good enough deal type thing. So they're known for all sorts of shady stuff. See, the Metropolitan Police still exist. They still do the job, and they still tend to stay on the correct side of the law. Whereas S3, as you know, I like that name. There's S3, as you can call them. They will just they'll get the job done. You know what I mean? So it's like there have been cases where people have been protesting that this is probably how Doc would be upset about them. Doc is very much aware of the fact that that S3 have more than one occasion have been involved in clearing sections of Sherwood Forest for other corporations to build improve their logging firms for those rich corporate executives who must have wood burning fires that are back in vogue right now. And normally after S3 go in and they've arrested the protesters that were protecting the 500, 600-year-old trees, some of those protesters seem to have very unfortunate accidents that stop them ever protesting. It's that sort of thing. You know what I mean? It's all deniable.
Sounds like they could be good allies.
Actually, it would be really good to be able to hold something over
Mr.
them
Ryder.
or to say you will no longer take any contracts to protect those who are stripping Sherwood Forest.
Yeah, they're not going to do that though.
Not for
But
that.
it might be nice to keep them off our backs or be in good cahoots with them.
Let's face it, if you let the hit go ahead, well, you've got a choice. You let the hit go ahead on Mr. Ryder, and then you've got one over him, which could be useful in the future if you ever come across with Sentinel. But you won't be a connection. It's a case of you'll be able to call him off once, because obviously for him to do anything, he'll have to give it to remove the data properly. Or you could you could give the information to Hester and save her, to save her life, and then she owes you one. But it will just give you one potential future get out of jail free with S3, or you could hand it over to the Hellfire and Brimstone squad, and then you've got them as an ally, as potential allies. So that's really what your choices are.
What about handing it up the food chain at S3 and telling them, hey, if you probably don't want to lose an executive when one of your services is to protect executives, and on top of that, we're showing you that you have a promotion coming up, and which executive do you really want promoted? The one that's sabotaging your company, or the one who in theory is successful with your company? And by the way, we're the ones who did this for you, so let's have a nice partnership here. Or
if you do that, I'll tell you now, you'll get a bonus of 2 logistic points for your next adventure.
We get equipment?
You'll basically get paid a substantial reward from S3 and an NDA to sign, and then which results in a temporary +2 logistic point bonus. That's it.
Okay. Well,
funny enough, nice. That's your other option. Those are your choices.
Okay. Well, my suggestion is at this point, we've all had the idea we take a vote, and we could do that in the chat.
Here we go then. Vote.
And
let's go for. I'll do some. I think we have to do it multiple ones. So we'll do Brimstone first. So, do you want to hand it over to Brimstone and take them on as connections? It's either yes or no, or just abstain. You can only, obviously, if you vote yes to this one, you can't vote yes to any of the others. That's the bit, because I can't do multiple votes, unfortunately. It looks like only one person's in favour of Brimstone. Okay, keep going.
Where's this vote taking place?
It's in the chat.
Okay.
Remember, if you want to vote no, you click twice.
Yes. If you want to vote no, click twice.
I'm not sure I found there's so many different chats.
In-game chat.
Fantasy Grounds. chat log.
Oh. Sorry, that's the one I wasn't looking at.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
can abstain if you want, but ideally you either want to vote yes or no. 1 click for yes, 2 clicks for no, 3 clicks to turn it off, I think, and 4 clicks to turn it back to yes again. Okay, it looks like handing it over to Brimstone and having them as a connection has got 2 abstains and 3 no's in 3 and 3. Okay, the last person has to vote yay or nay now. No, it's anonymous. The last person has to vote yay or nay. You have to choose yes or no to split the decision.
No abstentions.
You can't abstain
Don't
now.
be apathetic. No apathy allowed.
Or I will count it
Put up the
automatically
other
as
vote.
Marble
Well,
says
if I put up the next,
Marble
the problem
says
is as soon as I put up the next vote, you can't vote on that vote anymore. That's the problem with Fantasy Grounds.
Well, sure, but this is a split decision. So
Split
what's
decision.
our other
Next,
choice?
I agree. Next vote then.
S3 connection. Wait, is this S3 the corporation, or is this one of these?
Yes.
This is
Yeah,
S3 the corporation.
Connection.
Okay.
We're voting. Oh, you're the abstainer then.
Is do you want to have a?
Oh.
So you've said it's a no decision on whether you want Brimstone as a permanent friend. So the next vote is, do you want to get an S3 connection? The next vote, the last vote, will be, do you just want to give them? Do you just want cash from S3? So it's up to you guys. You get to vote again.
Oh, S3 connection. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The next vote will be S3 cash.
which is the logistics points you're saying?
The next one will be the logistics vote. Again, we're going to have a hanging vote.
No, that's a 4
Well,
to
my
2.
vote's not going through.
Oh, 4 to 2. Don't worry. So it looks like it's an S3, but there we go. It looks like you want to have them. So that case, okay. So it looks like now it is a case of.
But we've got people voting multiple times.
No, you can only vote once.
Oh no!
You can only vote once per vote.
Yes.
One person voted
And
twice.
Your position doesn't change when you vote.
Yeah,
So
But
all you
one
have to-
person voted positively for 2 different things, which you're not
Yes,
supposed
because
to do.
the first vote's overthrown,
Oh.
so it's a new vote. So of course you can vote again.
Oh, okay.
This vote is visit Ryder, or do you basically want to save Hester, or do you want to wait until Ryder's Hester's? So this vote is, you want Mr. Ryder to be your connection, and therefore the assassination on Hester takes place. That's what this vote
Oh,
is.
I thought this was the logistics.
No,
I thought this was the logistics.
No, the logistics vote. It's a moot point. It's now okay. So this was the one that has to logically win. Then you're voting. You want Hester as a connection.
Oh
There we
my
go then.
God.
So the plan, according to the vote, what you have decided is you want Hester McNally, I forgot. Yeah, McAnally, isn't it? As your connection. That is how it goes. Who is it? So whoever's taking the connection
That's
edge.
where we used to go to park.
I thought we wanted
When I was
the.
in high
I thought
school. We used to go to the McAnally.
which one was the logistics?
we didn't.
We didn't get to vote for it because the second vote got through. There were 3 votes, and then the second vote won. Therefore, you don't need the third vote.
Okay, I couldn't follow the voting, but whatever.
Okay, so connect. So you take the connection
I'll be honest,
edge.
I was just hitting buttons too.
I couldn't
I had no idea
click
what that
fast.
was
I
going
couldn't.
on.
I couldn't click fast enough to keep up with the voting.
If someone's
Give me a
taking
click time.
connections, they have to voted yes for both for doing the connections and doing Hestia. It should be someone who voted yes.
Exactly.
I just want to know who's dying, Ryder or Hestia, or who's getting the
Ryder's probably not dying. he's just-
Ryder's dying.
Ryder's probably gonna get fired.
Ryder's taking
No.
a hit. Okay.
He's gonna get moved to one of their darker departments rather than get fired.
You know, there was another
it's
option.
Siberia.
We could have offered our services to Hestia to take out Ryder before they take out Hestia.
No.
Right.
No,
so
I don't-
there we go.
but would rather not do wet work.
There we
Just
go.
covering the options. Yay.
Right, so there we go. So Case has taken the Case is obviously the one that hands the data over to Hestia McAnally. Which is all well and good. The Brimstone crew, obviously, you have a chat with the Brimstone guys, so they don't perform the hit, or rather, basically they agree that they will perform the hit next week for Mr. Ryder with you guys. Obviously, you this is what you tell Hestia McAnally, and then 2 days after Case hands over the information to Hestia McAnally, it's very unfortunate, but apparently Mr. Ryder is killed in a tragic plane crash.
Oh no, they
Yeah,
John
has to
Denver
have
him.
nothing to do with it.
Along with how many other people?
Oh, it's his
John
own-
Denver,
it was-
that's hard.
it was his own corporate. It was his own corporate jet. Just him, and unfortunately, obviously, the air crew went down in it. But Hestia McAnally, whether Hestia McAnally was involved in that or not, you don't know. It could well be she just reported it up the chain, and S3 took advantage of it. However, congratulations, you've got the advance, you got paid, and you now have a connection in S3, which could be very useful when you need to do certain missions in the future or get certain secure information. Useful.
Yay.
I hope you enjoyed it. You have found marbles. We'll see what happens next time.
I have a question. When
Ask
you have a
away.
moment.
Ask away.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
I'm trying to get rid of the -2 on my crowbar now that I have improvised weapon.
Yep.
And I did see that something was typed in. I'm just trying to get the -2 to go away.
So you just all you have to do is
Yeah,
just
it
all you
should
have to do.
ignore-
All you do is just no. The easiest thing to do is the crowbar is no longer an improvised weapon. That's the easiest
Oh,
way
it
to do it.
was an improvised weapon, and now it's
Yeah.
not.
No, it's not.
But
So
how
now
do
you've
I-
just got your unskilled fighting. That's it.
Oh, so I still have a -2 is what you're saying.
You're now at
Okay.
-2. You're not at
Okay.
-4 any. You're now at -2.
Got
You're not
it,
at -4
got it.
anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a start. Thank you.
Yeah. So looking at your next advance, rather than taking battle D6, you might want to change that to say fighting D4. For example.
I don't want to take fighting.
Oh, you'll always be.
that's not in the cards.
You will always be at a -2 if you don't take the fighting skill. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
The point
Yeah,
is.
he's
The
not-
point is.
He's
the
not
point
a
is-
You
fighter.
may not,
No,
you may
that's
not
fine.
actually take fighting, but you may learn something about it against your
Yeah.
better wishes.
Exactly. But no, from all it is you're now, instead of being at D4 -4 with your crowbar, you're now at D4 -2 with your crowbar. And as you know, you can always spend the edge. You can always spend the Benny to negate the -2 penalty if you really have to resort to using your crowbar now. That's the point.
Okay, I'll do the fighting. I'll learn something about fighting. Thank you. Got it.
It's up to you.
So
It's
if
how
you
it
don't
goes.
want to fight, why are you wasting an edge?
I'm wasting an edge.
If you don't want to use fighting, why are you taking an edge specifically about fighting combat?
I'm losing my edge.
Because I want him to fight
It's not
because
so much-
the crowbar
it's
is
not
in
so
his
much that he
picture, so
wants
I
to know
can't
how
get
to
rid.
fight.
Yeah.
It's not so much that he wants to fight as much as he wants to just be good with his crowbar.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Thank you. It's a signature. That's it.
It should also be
Could you
pointed
use
out.
trademark
It should
weapon?
also be pointed out. You can now
Yeah, take
you
signature
can now
weapon.
use your fighting. Yes, yeah, that was the thing. You can also take trademark weapon, which will give you bonuses and reduce the penalty even more. But the point being, no, to have trademark weapon, you have to have a fighting skill. The point is, now you can use the crowbar to do. You can make fighting rolls to try and increase your parry. So you don't actually have to actively fight, but you're just using the crowbar to block melee attacks, and you don't have the -2.
So if I'm using it to block, I don't have a -2?
No, you still have a -2 because you don't have the fighting skill, but you can spend a Benny to negate the -2 like you just did with your research.
Right.
If you when the
For the
time
novice,
comes.
using the novice feature. Okay.
Exactly. And the point being is, I can't remember what it's. In actual fact, Oh, actually, you don't roll anymore, isn't it? They got rid of the fighting skill to do full defense, didn't they? In Swade. I will check. Oh,
Yeah, it's just your action. It's a limited
Beginner's
action.
luck.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but
I mean,
the
I can
point, yeah. You can always
Go ahead.
just use the crowbar. So the point is, as a last resort, when you hit people now, you spend the Benny and then make an unskilled fighting roll without the -2 penalty, and you'll have a D4 to hit someone with your crowbar as a pet. But obviously, you can still use the crowbar to defend. Anyway,
And do I have to? Am I the
There's no dice
-2
roll
to
for that.
defend?
there's no penalties on the defense skill anymore. So you're
Oh,
okay
that's
on that
good.
score.
Well, that's a bonus. So far, so good. This
Okay.
is good. Thank you.
We shall leave it there. I'll see you in a fortnight. I'll work out. I've got a few adventures already converted over. I'll just work out which one we're going to do next. And then, in the meantime, if you're playing on Tuesday or around on Tuesday at the normal time, it's the start of our Deadlands Lost Colony campaign. Seeing as the stream of the epic end to last week's adventure, which I can't believe didn't work thanks to GPU crash right as I hit start streaming, and it didn't actually stream until the end of the bloody session. But that was very good. So we finished Hell on Earth, but we're starting with a prologue set 10 years before that adventure on Hell on Earth. So it could be an interesting one. But we'll see you on Tuesday for that, and I'll see you in a fortnight for some Sprawlrunners. Take care, one and all. Have fun.
Rain falls sharp like glass on steel. Neon whispers spin the wheel. Every shadow's got a name. No one here plays the same game. Flicker static in my face. City lights burn through my chest. I see neon ghosts in the night, fading figures glowing bright, running circuits, chasing dreams, living lives torn at the seams. Torn at the seams. Wires hum where hearts should be. Hollow echoes crowd the street. Faces blurring pixel haze, lost in this electric maze. Glitch and pulse, a fractured sky. Do we live or just comply? Ghosts of code, we haunt the wire, burning bright, consumed by fire. I see neon ghosts in the night, fading figures glowing bright, running circuits, chasing dreams, living lives torn at the seams.